All right, episode 31 of the TJ Martino podcast. We are officially back in the studio. I'm happy to be here with two very good friends of mine, Thomas MacVittie and Nick Bennett.
Let's go.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad we could be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Hey, the holidays right around the corner.
That's right.
Everybody's back in town. It's a great time. Hey,
That's
cheers.
Right. Cheers to that, boys.
Cheers. We got some beers going.
Absolutely.
Here, you know?
Cheers to that. The boys are shooting the shop a little bit.
So, how have you guys been?
You know, TJ, my life's pretty simple, bro. I wake up in the morning, I work out, I take a little nap in the afternoon, then I go give some pitching lessons to kids, you know, give back to the young fellas trying to grind and be good at baseball. So
their dreams, huh?
Yeah.
Right, so explain your connection to the game of baseball because
I play baseball for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Hey,
congratulations.
Played at the University of Louisville for 3 years and was a graduate of the Big Mo High School in 2016 with my fellow brothers here.
Yes.
And I'm loving every second of it, man. We just do a lot of training right now because our minor league season got canceled. So doing a lot of training and spending time with the fam and being around my mom. My mother got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Mama B. Love you.
Mama B, love
Thomas,
you.
Can you move that camera a little bit over?
Oh,
You bumped it a little bit.
Yep.
Sorry about that, folks.
There we go. Anyway, shout out to you, Mama B. Much love.
Love you.
She's doing all right. She went through 2 chemotherapy sessions, and the first 5 to 7 days after chemo therapy session.
Yeah, you got to stop bumping that.
Bro, you got to stop bumping the camera, man. You're taking the spotlight off me. But she's doing good. She's laying in bed a lot, eating as much as she can. She likes a good Speedway Freezy. That's her go-to. It's a little cold for one of those, but hey, what Mama B wants is what Mama B gets. So,
exactly.
So yeah, she's doing good, and just pray for her and keep her in y'all's thoughts and prayers, and we're gonna keep rolling with this.
Always,
absolutely.
Yeah,
always.
I mean, so how's baseball been going? How's it?
It's a grind, man. With no season and us getting canceled, I actually played a little independent ball this summer.
Work?
So I had to fill out some paperwork and get the okay from the Brewers to get to do that, and they were very nice enough to let me do that, let me get some work in, and just get on the mound while a lot of guys didn't get to pitch at all. So I got to play for the Florence Yalls right over in northern Kentucky this summer, and that was super beneficial for me. And then once that season was over, we actually had a camp out in Arizona for about a month and a half, and played some games, did some pitching, worked on some stuff, and worked out and hung out with the guys, and that was a really good time. You know, that was probably the closest thing we had to minor league baseball this year. So that was a lot of fun, and looking forward to a big 2021 season coming up.
I went out.
So when would that start?
So spring training is supposed to be in February, but with the virus, they're thinking it's going to get pushed back a little bit, maybe to March or April, but. They just told us to prepare for February and just get ready like a normal spring training. So that's what I'm doing, and all my buddies with the Brewers are doing that too. And we're just hoping to get back to baseball here soon. So.
Okay. So with the training, so like how often do you train?
I'm 6 days a week, sometimes 7. I normally take Saturdays off, watch some football. Shoot the shop with the boys a little bit. But Sunday's a running day normally. The weekdays are different lifts for the body. And I'm playing catch on all these days too. Starting to throw again and throw bullpens and get back on the mound and stuff too. And I work out with a really good group of guys, some other pro players and some college players. So it's a competitive group, and we like to get after it a little bit. It's cool.
Nice. So you're still just getting the reps in, but at the same time,
getting the reps,
having to do it independently. That's interesting. So, I mean, with football, was it similar like that during the summertime? Were you guys like trying to do as much work as you could? Because you played for Kansas, right?
Yeah. So
I'm not asking.
No, for the people.
Yeah, for the people. So I'm asking on behalf of the people.
I actually visited Nick for spring break in March.
That's right.
He was out in Scottsdale. Got to see him pitch, throw bullpen, and then we had our fun. But that's when Corona really hit college football, I guess, because, I mean, we were joking, but we were on spring break since, we were from the middle of March to really May, we were on spring break because everything was off.
Yeah.
Shut down.
And then we came back and we got to live for 2 weeks, and then they shut us down again for another week. Got a week of lifting in, shut us down again, and then camp rolled around in August, and then even in August, man, we had a visor on, we were masked up.
Wow. Did you have I saw a prototype for one of those those masks that are integrated into the helmet. Let me see if I can look up a picture of it.
On the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had those. We actually had a choice. Everybody had to wear a visor, but we had a choice of gator, like one of the net things, or the face mask kind of under blocker. It was all weird because the ones that were
with the little perforated plastic.
I think Jake actually might have worn those, but I tried those. I put it on and instantly
couldn't do it.
You could see your breath.
Yeah, I feel like you're in a big glass container.
Right. It's not fun.
Is that plexiglass really going to stop the virus? Seriously, I see that stuff up everywhere.
That's got to be super uncomfortable to be wearing, especially when you're wearing pads and a helmet too.
And that's the thing too. You're sweating.
Right.
It's in August, so it's always hot.
It's hot.
Yeah,
you're sweating.
It's like your car window fogging up.
Literally.
Your visor gets all sweaty, and then that thing gets all nasty.
Then you can't see, and
it's
just downhill. Yeah, it's downhill, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But the season, I think we had 4 byes, which is crazy. We had 1 game canceled and 1 game postponed. But the season was just crazy. It didn't go how I wanted it to, but that's just kind of how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
But
gotta roll with the cards you dealt, brother.
Yeah, fucking right, man.
Yes, sir.
Right. But
That's right.
Made the most of it. You gotta build connections and network. So man,
Absolutely.
I just kind of did that to the fullest, and I loved it.
TJ, let's talk to you, man. What are you up to? What are you doing?
Yeah, I've been here in Cincinnati.
The studio's legit for the people that have not been in here.
Yeah,
the studio is legit.
TJ's putting his blood, sweat, and tears into this, y'all. I swear, this is legit.
Nah. It's a side hustle, man. It's the side hustle, bro.
Just like you said, I watched the side hustle video with my dad before I came here.
Hey,
everybody's got to have a side hustle.
You got to have a side hustle.
Right.
That's a big thing. I was actually going to make that into a segment. Then I integrated it into a question because it kind of fit the question.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
That'd be slick.
Those are little pleasures in life, man. You have fun with those little hobbies, and you never know what they could turn out to be.
Right? Yeah, it's like
just like this in podcasting. Who would have known a year ago you were doing this? It's crazy.
Well, actually, I was doing this a year ago.
Okay, yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things I just picked up. I was like, why not? I like listening to podcasts. I can do it myself.
I keep messing this camera up, Nick.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just figured,
why not?
I could, I started setting aside cash, and I, finally mustered up enough money to get enough equipment to make it worth something. So. Yeah,
bro, that sounds like a passion.
Looks great.
Yeah, that sounds like a passion to me, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just saving up money for it. That's pretty sweet.
Sure, I guess you could call it a passion.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
No.
Let's talk, man. What's the first topic?
Yeah, here. Can you move that microphone close to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
Let's get active in here. What do we say?
I got a good question.
Let's hit it off.
Are we alone?
First question's a great question. I don't think so. It's already proven that we're not. So, I think it's exciting to think about, man. It's crazy.
Did you just ask if we are alone?
Are we alone?
Are you talking like aliens?
Yes. Are we the only?
I don't think so, man.
Are we the only planet with life?
No.
Actually,
I don't think I want.
Wasn't there that report from that there was life on Venus?
Oh, bro. Venus? Isn't Venus gas?
Yeah, but there was they said that there was gas particles
no.
in the atmosphere.
That was alive?
Yeah, exactly. That in Venus, and they were sending ships out there to gather.
I'm
some
waiting
of it.
for space travel. That's gonna be.
That's how I feel. That's what I feel like the first aliens are gonna be though. Is it's gonna be something so something so boring particles. Particles that are alive.
Not what we think.
Or it's not going to be as exciting as little green people running around.
Little green people. I've honestly never really thought about that.
But where did that idea come from?
But,
that's what you got to think about.
Right.
What, where did the idea of little green people come from?
It's
It's where did they come up with
people.
the design
That's
for
like
an
a-
alien?
It's that's what you see in movies though and stuff. So
Exactly
it's kind of
what they
you
call
see
it.
that and you're like, oh, we see it in movies. So that they must be portraying what it could be,
Or because they've seen it already.
Or
Isn't that crazy that movies the movies that are supposed to be fake still shape our perception
something
of
deep in the
reality.
background. Yeah,
What?
something deep in the background. They got realistic
Hollywood,
stuff
man,
going on.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting.
And it's but I seriously think though, the particles, I think it's gonna be something like that. I think it's
You read some recently, huh? That's why.
He
Yeah,
definitely
I
did. He
I
definitely
did.
Hold up.
The Venus life.
I mean, he's pretty hot.
You do it right, man. You do it right.
Yeah,
you
here
got,
we go.
You got the switchboard.
Yeah, this was in November. Potential signs of life on Venus are fading. Oh wait, are fading.
Yeah.
Are these pretty hot to you? or what?
Oh wow. So I guess they jumped the gun here a little bit.
There you go, TT.
Oh, is this candy?
Yeah.
So do you cut
is
whoever's talking? Do they get the spotlight and do they get the video or how's
Yeah.
it go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you can cut
know.
individual voices and everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, depending on who's talking. Yeah, I
You just
comb through the whole
YouTube
thing.
that.
Do I what?
YouTube it. Like how to do
Yeah,
it.
I posted on YouTube. I actually have
No,
it
I'm
on
saying
Rumble now.
how'd you learn in the first place?
How'd I learn how to post stuff on YouTube?
Just go about this because this is not easy.
Yeah, there's a process, bro.
I
mean, you probably had to.
You got a
probably had
whole
to
ass
practice.
switchboard.
Yeah, you probably had to practice.
Well, I actually had to do podcast production for my internship
Okay.
at Ohio
Sick.
State. So
slick.
I got a little bit of baseline experience from that.
These are the hot ones.
But
No.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
don't taste very
yeah.
hot.
These are the sour.
yeah, these definitely taste a little bit more sour.
That's a bummer.
What are these? It
don't
tastes
know.
like Starburst.
I've seen them. I'll just say you know what, why not?
Now and later.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme sour. That's
My dad's favorite candy, so I seen them. I say, you know what? Shout out to Pops, man.
That's right.
shout out to Pops. How's
Shout
your
out
dad
to
doing?
Pops, man. He just turned double nickels, 55.
Wow. Tell him I said happy birthday.
He's getting younger. It's crazy. He's
He
getting
is. That
younger.
man's built different.
He is built different, bro. He is. He's got more energy than I do at my age, and he's double nickels now.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And yeah, that man is an engine.
That's one way to put it.
Shout out to you, Mr. T.
Mr. T. So what you been doing outside of podcasting? How often do you podcast?
I try to do a couple times a month. I mean, you know,
I was just talking to Leonard. He hit me up. We all got to be honest. We got to get a table of a couple dudes.
yeah,
Why
I'm
not?
down. I got to get more microphones. That's the problem.
Just boys shooting shop again, you know.
Just the boys shooting shop.
That's right. That's right.
So what else?
TJ, how about your thoughts on some NBA players? Some
Those contracts, bro.
the Eagles, maybe. What you got, man?
I mean,
Jalen Hurts, hot take.
Yeah,
Come on.
I like Jalen Hurts.
bro. Jalen Hurts is the truth, I think.
I think
That's it,
he's
man.
nice.
Yes, sir.
My thing with Jalen Hurts is I like that he was able to move out of the pocket a little
Yeah.
bit because Wentz he's just I don't know if he just doesn't it's almost like he overcommits to the pass. And I think the whole offense as a whole overcommits to the pass. When we have Miles Sanders, who's one of the best backs in the league when he actually gets the ball in his hands. And instead, we decide to throw it 60 times a game with the worst performing quarterback in the league right now. It's why are we putting Carson in this position? So to put Hurts in there is just a cool, different look.
Do you think?
But I think he's going to make mistakes.
Do you think Carson Wentz is a bad quarterback?
No.
Good. He's not.
I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
No, I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think that he hasn't been given a lot of service, especially this year. The offensive line is porous. I think there's a lot of other problems.
Let me tell you, it ain't the Bengals' offensive line.
They're pretty close. I mean,
close.
they're down there. They're both down there in the bottom.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's
The Bengals are definitely worse though. For sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
That's tough.
Because the Birds O-line actually looked pretty good the other night.
Wish my man Joey Burrow was still slinging it for the Bengals.
Dude, I got a teammate on the Bengals.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah,
right tackle.
I knew
lineman.
that.
Yeah, shout out to Akeem Adeniji, man.
Yeah.
Big right tackle. He's been playing too, which is great, man. I love seeing him out there.
That's awesome. He's repping for the 513 for us. I love it.
You hand me another one?
Mm-hmm. There you go, sir.
Thank you, sir.
But no, yeah. But as for Hurts though, I do like him. I think he'll be a good fit.
Didn't he have?
But I do think he's going to make a lot of mistakes this year. I think he's going to turn the ball over a lot. For sure, but I liked a lot of the design runs they had for him. Like
Didn't he have 100? He had 100 rushing.
Yeah, he had
right?
100 yards rushing. That's not going to happen a whole lot. But again, if he can just come out and
He can move,
not
man.
turn
He
the
can
ball
move.
over, like that's all we're really asking for.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, but he did have that bad fumble in the fourth quarter that almost costed him the game.
How bad was it? I didn't see it.
He fumbled it. He was running with it, and the ball popped out, and they got the ball back, and were able to go down and score.
Someone came in with a hammer, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
But I
punched
mean,
the hell out of that.
that thing got popped out, and in a timer that was not.
Not necessary.
Yeah, it would not have been good.
Yep.
But
Ball security.
hey, they ended up securing the dubs. So that's all that matters in the end. So I mean, I was surprised they actually were able to play that well against, the number one defense in the league.
Yep.
The New Orleans Saints.
I was very impressed with that win.
I was too,
honestly.
man.
Did you do fantasy?
Yeah, I do.
With who? How many leagues you win?
Just in one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
Too
do. I
many-
can't do
more
too
than
many. I
one,
can barely
yeah.
do one, dude. Like I forget
Dude,
to
I
set
got a
my lineup
buddy who
all the
does
time
like
and shit. I cannot
who
do more
does
than
like
one.
6 of them, and I'm like,
No
I
way.
can't
No
even.
way.
I could barely control one,
Dude.
But
I'm in one. Shout out to the KU quarterbacks, man. I'm on top of the leaderboards. I'm climbing for that top spot.
you guys in the playoffs yet with that?
I think we're the second week in the playoffs,
Yep,
starting
yep,
this weekend.
yep.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think this
We'll
is
see
the
what
fantasy
happens.
playoffs.
Yep.
This week.
Yeah.
Don't forget to set your lineups, boys.
Yeah. Don't forget to set your lineups.
This is my first time really doing it, man. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm talking about like the trading.
It can be frustrating though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It can be super
especially
My
in a
team
big
is
league.
Garbo this year, and everybody gets injured, and you're just like, ugh.
Bro,
I don't
my
even care
team
about playing.
was garbage, and then I won 3 games to end the year and slid into the playoffs. Won the first round of the playoffs, and now I'm in the second round.
Hey, no.
So
Hey,
yeah,
no.
I'm vibing a little bit.
Let's get it.
Yeah, it was one spot out from the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, that's
It was.
It's a
see,
heartbreaker,
that's
man.
always a heartbreaker. That's tough,
Real
you know.
I think it was like 1 or 2 spots out. But,
Yeah, you hate
you
to
know.
see that.
Come back next year.
But yeah, I don't even know if I will. I almost didn't join a league this year.
Me
and
too.
I kind of wish I didn't because it's just
It can be a
it's
hassle.
a waste of
sometimes.
$20, honestly.
What about March Madness? March Madness bracket, man.
Dude, I missed March Madness was like the only thing that didn't happen this
Yeah.
year.
Bro, I used
Yeah,
to
honestly.
fill out like 14 of those things.
Yeah. When you were younger,
Yeah, and you'd be like, one of these is going to be right, and none of them are right.
we would all watch on our phones, like under our backpacks or whatnot. Watch March Madness.
Bro, we didn't even need to do
laptops.
that. At the Big Mo, the teachers were goats. They sometimes just
Yeah,
threw it up on the
threw it
big
up on
board.
the
they
for
did
us.
do that a
They'd
lot.
launch it up on
They
the
did
big
do
board.
that,
Yeah.
Like, oh, we know you guys want to pay attention to that more than us. So
Right.
we'll just throw it on for
Right.
you.
Like you're in study hall or something, you look up and there's like 4 games on the screen.
What was the study hall called?
Meta group.
Met
Meta group.
M Block.
M
Oh,
Block.
M Block. Yeah, yeah,
Nimrod.
yeah.
M Block. That was
Meta group was in the
Mentor
beginning,
group was
huh?
in the middle of the day. Like it,
Oh, M Block was at the end.
And Mentor Group is a really cool. So Mentor Group, for those who don't know anything about our school, they basically had like your homeroom was basically like
after
all
your
grades.
first class, correct?
yeah, it was after your first class, but your homeroom
What it was-
consisted of like all kids from all grades.
It
So
was,
Freshman
it
year,
was
yeah.
no, it was 4 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 4 juniors, and seniors, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And then,
so.
and then it would be a little bit more or less.
Right,
Yeah, I
yes.
think so.
And basically, like, yeah, they did that so you could kind of integrate between grades, which I actually thought was a really cool idea, honestly, for a school. Like, Moeller
Yeah.
was really ahead of its time, like with the way it was structured,
honestly.
the house
I do
system and all
agree.
that. I thought that stuff was kind of neat.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the house system until like sophomore year.
Yeah, they just kind of shuffle you through.
Yeah, they
Throw
put you
you,
in a
throw
house.
you into the
and-
fire real quick. It's all right. I mean, I definitely feel like we made friends from that, though.
No, yeah,
And
it was
Fresh-
friendly
freshman-
competition
Like,
too.
look-
Like they understood the
like
concept
looking
of friendly
back at
Bro,
it,
competition.
yeah.
freshman football. We had 105 kids go out there.
Dude, we had
Our
had
whole
a
class,
squad.
damn,
We
we
had
were
an
out there.
army. We did. We did.
Dude, we would line the field running around in a circle or a square. Oh my God, we would line it.
Remember we used to run those sprints?
Dude, Moeller
did a lot of running.
Moeller,
in all
Moeller
sports.
summer conditioning is harder than
It was
any
literally
college
it was
program I've ever done.
It was brutal.
Baseball, we ran a
Oh
lot
my
too at Moeller.
God.
We ran a lot at Louisville for the most part, but like we ran a lot at Moeller.
Yeah.
You
Baseball.
ran more distance, didn't you?
Yeah, we did a lot of distance,
Right.
but I mean, running's running, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, and distance puts a hurt on you because
Yes,
you
it
just
does.
after
Distance,
a while you start
man,
wearing
yeah.
down.
Right.
Like, I was running a lot when the weather was nice.
Yeah, distance ain't my forte.
Yeah.
I'm a distance
way.
guy.
No
I like.
way.
I kind of am too, progressively. Like in high school, I was a big sprinter. I was a sprinter.
You
on
did
the
track.
team.
Yeah, you did
That's
track.
right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
I was just
dude.
talking to my mom today about the track team, and I was like, "Damn!" Like
What'd you-
I was not
you-
the slowest kid on the team. Though.
You only did sprints, or did you do?
I ran the 100, the 200, and the 400.
That's badass, man. That's badass.
Yeah, so sprinting.
Let's go.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
more
not
of a-
very good.
I'm more of a jog.
You were out there, man.
Jog distance.
The
at a
thing
good
I
pace.
hated about it, and the thing I did not like about track was
The outfit. The outfit.
Well, no, not. I mean, not even that. It was more of the meets and the way
Yeah.
they're structured because they would make
All
us
day.
stay for the entire meet. And they'd be like, you have to ride home on the bus if you want to, consider yourself a part of the team. And you got to be there to support your teammates when they run. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't care about the, kids that
These
I'm
are there
not
to get
friends
fast,
with.
huh?
Like I want to just run my stuff and go home. right?
Exactly.
So
bro,
eventually, I
exactly.
went up to the coaches and I was like, "Can I just not run in the meets anymore and just run
Just be
in
on the
practice?"
team.
Yeah, and
Why
they're
not?
like, "Yeah, I guess." Because I was like, I don't even want to run in the GCL like league.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
finals, like the
Right.
whatever you call that, the final games.
Right.
The
So-
GCL is probably one of the best conferences, obviously in Ohio, but
In the country, man.
at least top 25.
GCL's legit.
Yeah.
They had a lot of like pro players from like all those.
Yeah,
schools,
I mean,
man.
our year, the 2 years above us and 2 years below us. I mean,
Yeah, we had a
Even our year
we were
at
really
Moeller.
in a nice little sweet spot. We were in the end of the golden age of Moeller. We really were.
Do we want to go that far? I think you might.
they are
be-
changing it up, though. Which
They are switching it up.
I don't know if I like that. I just like the.
I didn't like the rebrand. I'm being honest. I didn't like the
There was
rebrand.
like a thing to having those broken ACs in certain classrooms.
And,
yeah, there was a certain
having-
novelty to it.
having no
Yeah.
football field to play on.
and climbing 3 stairs after gym class with Coach Polk, man.
Right, and like not having a baseball field, we had to go play at
Exactly.
the township park. Like,
I did like our little football stadium where we played. Was that
Lachlan.
Lachlan, yeah.
I
did
loved,
Lachlan
bro.
was cool.
I
Yeah.
loved
It was
watching.
cool.
I
It was
loved
cool.
watching y'all play.
It was
at
definitely a
Lachlan.
small town feel,
For sure,
like
for sure.
Friday Night Lights kind of feel. Like
Yeah.
you look around on the sidelines and just look up at the crowd and be like, damn, there's actually like a lot
True
of people
high
at a
school
high school
football.
football
Yeah,
game.
no, it
you know?
was
And then
true,
playing
like-
at Nipper too. Playing at
Yeah,
Nipper was
Nipper
awesome.
was tight.
Yeah. Speaking of the Cats, they got a big one on Saturday night.
Who are they playing?
Is it Tulsa maybe?
Who? Oh,
Barry,
football.
Can we look that up real quick? TJ?
Yeah.
I think it is Tulsa.
Tulsa gave OK State a run for their money early. I haven't watched any UC games, but
Look up AAC championship.
Yeah.
No, it is Saturday 12-19 versus Tulsa. 8
Oh,
p.m.
yeah, there it is.
8 p.m. Yep.
Damn, Tulsa's
Yep.
ranked.
Good eye.
You've seen how crazy the top 25 is this year.
Yeah,
with,
let's
yeah.
break it down. Why don't we? What the heck?
you need to go from the top 25 from like the first 3 weeks to the last 3 weeks.
Dude, and there's so many different rankings. There's the Associated Press rankings, there's the coaches polls, and then there's the college football playoffs. And it's like, okay, well, which one of these do I believe?
Right. Which one can we factor?
Am I believing the coaches or the AP? Well, I guess it's now the college football because they're the ones that pick the 4 teams. I mean, it's just kind of
Indiana
it's like,
was
why do we
turning
even
up
need
this year,
these other ones?
BYU is turning up. Jeez, look at all those kind of like fresh teams: Tulsa, NC State,
San Jose State with 6.
Coastal Carolina, man.
Yeah,
God
they're
damn,
killing
man.
it. Coastal Carolina's killing it, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
They did have
and they've
a
played
pretty
11
wicked
games,
offense.
too.
Yeah, they had a pretty wicked offense.
I think
it was
11 games might be the most anybody's played.
Yeah, dude, they should be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they only didn't play one.
Oh, rip.
Busted.
That's tough.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah, man, that
Well, dude,
quarterback was
BYU, dude, the
slinging.
BYU, that's a
Yes.
big win. The
I
BYU
did
has a
not-
good quarterback.
Oh, they have
don't
a great quarterback, yeah.
And look at the yards too. What they had: 85 throwing, 132 rushing. I mean, that's barely a.
Yeah, wow. Must
That's
have had
just
some
a defensive
defensive
game,
scores in that
yeah.
game. Interesting. So, yeah, they're having a good year, guys. I haven't really paid that much attention to college football outside of my Buckeyes.
Yeah, they've been turning
Speaking
up.
of the Buckeyes, me and T-Mac going to the Big Ten championship game
Oh,
on
you
Saturday.
guys are?
I'm going
Yeah.
to see Big House. Shout
Yeah,
out
that's
Jake
tight.
House, man. Miss
Shout
you,
out,
dude. I
shout
miss
out
you, bro.
Jake. Let's do it to him on Saturday. Yes, sir.
Shout out Jake.
Yep.
I need a jersey, man. I need
Yep.
a jersey.
Did you see the Ohio State football Instagram post?
Of Jake? Yeah.
It was so funny.
he was mean mugging
Dude,
in
yeah,
that
he was
picture.
mad pissed off.
He was mad in that picture, bro.
He's got his piss hot for the championship, man. Let's go.
Yeah, he's ready to rumble.
Dude, they better be a big ass game coming up.
Georgia lost 2. Who Georgia?
I think
lose
it's
to?
cool. They're
They
playing
lost to Bama. and they lost
playing Northwestern. Peyton Ramsey. Shout
Peyton
out
Ramsey,
shout out
yeah, yeah.
GCL right there.
Come on,
Yep.
come on.
Yep. We like that. Having
Alabama's
GCL
cooking.
represented in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I like college football playoffs. That's
College
really the
football
only
is
thing.
just-
Do
yeah.
you think they should expand the playoffs? This is a conversation that comes up every single year. Do you think that they should expand the playoffs? Thomas, let's start with
Yeah.
you as somebody who played in college football.
Either 2 or 4 teams, I think, would be a
2 or
damn
4
good,
more teams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
addition. I mean, top 6, top 8. I mean, look at those teams. You know, Georgia, Florida, Iowa State, and
I feel like they can
are
all
missing
compete
out.
a little bit.
Right.
yeah, and then you throw USC in there.
Right.
Through BYU, possibly if they didn't lose that, but I mean, yeah. There's
I
some
mean,
great
I also
teams.
think you also have to have a Cinderella team in there, like Coastal Carolina. They're 11-0. Like, I mean, yeah, they're not
No,
playing.
yeah, they got to make it.
I mean, they aren't playing.
If you have 8 teams,
I mean, they're
Yeah.
not playing Alabama, but like,
Yeah, look at. I mean, Ohio
well,
State.
they probably would play
yeah,
Alabama.
no, they
That's
would.
there,
Yeah, no, they would. But like I'm saying, during the season, they're not playing like Alabama's
Yeah.
and Georgia's
Right.
and like
Rocked.
SEC schools. But I think they deserve a shot.
you see Ohio State 5-0 and Coastal's 11. That's 6 games. man.
Right.
It's.
I know, but it's total BS.
Does
how
that
they
play a
canceled, like,
factor?
4 of the Buckeyes games on some.
Did they let any fans in?
No.
No, they didn't
just
do
friends
any.
and family.
I got out at the right time. That's
Yeah,
all I gotta
yeah,
say.
yeah.
I got out at the right time.
When'd you leave campus?
Well, I graduated in May. So
Okay, you just. Yeah, you've been home
I
since?
moved out of campus end of July
Gotcha.
because I had my lease for my apartment. I was like, I might as well just stay here and live it out.
Why not?
So yeah, I moved out then. But like I said, I got out at the right time
Mm-hmm.
because the Buckeyes games last year were just on another level. And
TJ, you like Columbus a lot, bro?
Yeah, I liked it. I don't think I would want to move back there and
Okay.
live there. Like,
Did you go downtown much?
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, we
cool.
went out to the Shore North area. They have some fun bars
Yeah.
down there. We run the gamut.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
Well, the
but,
bar crawl.
yeah, we usually make a little run, grab
Yeah.
a beer here, beer there.
Have
you
some
know.
fun, man. You gotta have some fun.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cool little town.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not little. It's actually kind of like low-key
Decent
big,
size.
but
Yeah, no, it is.
It's. I mean, I don't know. It's just too much like Cincinnati, and I like the character of Cincinnati
Yeah.
better, you know. And I like the
respect that.
river, like
Homegrown,
I think
baby.
Cincinnati is up and coming, man.
Homegrown.
and strong.
it's
Strong.
it's nice. I like what they did with over the Rhine.
Over the Rhine,
Yeah,
the
they-
Banks
Mount
area.
Adams,
Oh.
the Banks. They redid all that area and made
Lots
it,
of
like,
lots of good spots now.
accessible. You
It's
know?
a lot of fun down
the
there.
bars down there are fun, and
They got good food in all
They got
those spots
industry.
too. Really good food.
Let's go, man. What's another topic?
I like the what's I like my God, I'm trying to think of the
Restaurant or what?
Jefferson Social. That's what
Oh,
I was
yeah.
blanking it out.
I need to hit that.
Right at the banks there. Yeah, it's a good spot. Man.
Oh wait, you know what place we always see each other at?
Where?
Animations.
Yeah, that's right. I had never been there.
Me neither.
Originally,
Like a couple weeks ago.
I went for the first time. I liked that spot. It was cool.
I'm so not hit with downtown, man. I know Tin Roof and I know Grail and the club.
What was the scene like in Kansas and Lawrence?
Dude, I was shocked by how small the kind of town is. I went from Pittsburgh to Phoenix, Mesa, Arizona. I mean, it's around Phoenix area. Then the small town Lawrence. It's a pure college town. I mean, the campus is beautiful. Just the whole layout of the campus is awesome. And then what was so nice is there was a field on campus. The facilities were on campus. While they're at Pitt, we had to take a bus.
Right.
But I mean, it was a great kind of towny feel. I guess kind of how Columbus might be, or kind of those college towns. Nebraska is obviously one.
But yeah, I don't think Columbus is like a college town because it's like the city is like built around. It's like a city built around the college. Like it's like a college town that has evolved into an actual like city. Like it actually has like industry because like. When you say college town, I think of like Oxford, Ohio.
So maybe that was
Miami, Ohio, big college town.
Or like Death Valley, South Carolina, or
I think I've been to Columbus,
College Station or whatever. Yeah, that's what
3 times. I've literally been to Columbus just to see Jake. Play. I've been there 3 times.
You came out to see me too.
I seen. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Right before you moved.
Yeah, when I was at my old apartment freshman year.
Jake got me a ticket for the Michigan game last year. Man, that was amazing. Stone the
field.
It was amazing.
That game was wicked. I was watching that in San Diego.
Jake's calling. Jake, we are live. We are live.
Jake,
in the studio.
we are so live.
Big dog.
He said, "I'll call you back."
We shouted him out earlier.
Man. That's the man right there.
Yeah,
he is the man.
He heard us calling.
Right. He did.
So let's talk, man. Let's get into some interesting topics. I'm down to debate.
You down to debate?
You want to debate, huh?
Come on.
Okay. We can.
What's that?
Oh wait, you want me to pull up Twitter?
There's always something to debate on Twitter. There's always people chiming in and got something to say.
Always. I deleted Twitter 2 years ago, man.
Good for you. Never look back.
Yeah, I'm kind of moving towards that territory.
Yeah.
Twitter kind of sucks.
Only Instagram, really.
I like scrolling it.
They made stories for Twitter. I just seen that.
Yeah. They're called. They're called fleets.
I've never looked at one a day in my life since they became a thing.
And TikTok, man. How do you feel about TikTok?
I refuse to download it. People ask me this all the time. I refuse to download it because I sit on my phone way too much already.
Way too much, Nick.
Exactly. So do you, bro.
No.
Stop. We all do it. But I personally think I do it way too much, and I just know that if I downloaded TikTok, it'd be even worse.
You see, Instagram has a scroll up feed.
Yeah,
that's just like TikTok. Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I'll get stuck on that.
They're all just copying each other. It's like, can't anybody come up with something new?
Right.
Because who started stories? Snapchat started, or Instagram started.
Snapchat
started stories, and then Instagram hijacked them.
Highway robbery.
But I think they robbed them of the DM.
Stealing. Yeah, they're all stealing.
They're all stealing each other.
I mean,
it's like Facebook.
They put it in their own way.
They got a lot of smart people behind the scenes with all of those social medias. So I mean,
they have a lot of they got the algorithms. That's really what does it. Is they program those algorithms.
You're right.
They go through and just read millions and millions of posts, and
they do there's actually a documentary on Netflix about social media.
What's it called?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
What's it called?
I forget the name of it. I watched it with my roommates in Arizona. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's crazy.
It's like the social.
The social.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Project.
I'm gonna look.
Project. Have you been out to Arizona?
No,
man. You gotta go out there. It's
I've actually thought about maybe moving out there.
The Social Dilemma.
Social Dilemma. Phenomenal movie. I watched that with old Tori.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Tori just turned 21, man. Shout out Tori.
Happy birthday to my guy Tori.
Happy birthday, Tori.
That's right.
I don't think I met him, but
Yeah, that was my roommate. One of the first dudes I met, Kansas, man. Just clicked and started rooming together. Good dude. Good dude. He's from small town Texas, man. Rockdale. Shout out
Okay.
Rockdale. Yeah.
shout out to Rockdale, Texas.
But social
Where's
dilemma.
that near? Is that near?
Oh, I think it's in between. It's near Austin because he flies
Okay.
into Austin. Yeah.
But no, back to Arizona. Why?
Dude, so I went out to JUCO there. I was there from January to early December, and just it's 60 degrees in January, February, 60 degrees, and just kind of the people out there, man. It's just good living. I mean,
Great living.
Nick can speak on it too.
Great living.
It's,
I love it out
you
there.
got to experience it, and there's hiking, there's all these lakes, there's all these.
There's-
There's Scottsdale, man. It's
How was playing football in the summer in Arizona?
Yeah. So it would be like 120. We
It
would
gets hot
start we
there.
would start practice around 4. Sometimes because the coaches worked, but we would start practice at 4, and it'd still
4
be
p.m.
hot. It'd be
4
like
p.m.?
it'd be like 110.
Oh, 4 p.m. is that's
you walk outside and you're just thirsty. You're parched.
Yeah,
it's bad.
just dry.
And then just practicing, and it was a patchy little grass field, man. That was just it's the character of kind of JUCO, I
Just the
guess.
grit,
I
yeah.
loved
That's
it, man. I
absolutely
loved it.
character
I
right
loved
there.
it.
100%.
That's real ass football though, on a dirty field,
Yeah.
just fucking getting after it.
That is.
That's where, and that,
Reminds
that's
me of the longest yard. Just
Yeah.
getting after it in the
Yeah, the
yard.
longest
In the
yard.
yard, yeah.
patchy grass, man. You got to ask the people to water it too.
Yeah,
Sometimes it want to be watered. Dry ass.
The Eagles were practicing in a dirty ass field like that.
It's just
Let me see if I can find it.
you never know if you're gonna step in.
There's a video that they posted like a couple days ago.
Mad Max, man. Mad Max.
Yeah,
is
that
top,
was a
top 10.
I love that. Shout out to Mad Max. It's a great movie. Let's see if I can find it.
TJ, you did a great job of branding yourself.
Yeah, here it is.
You're
Yeah, see that field?
That's I think I guess the JUCO field looked maybe a little bit better. But
yeah,
definitely patchy.
yeah, that's just straight up dirt.
But yes, go
Builds character.
at least go visit AZ. Man, I love it. I would
Yeah.
love to just be out there
That's the thing. I want to be somewhere warm
where you can enjoy yourself. You know, me
Right.
too. Me too.
because it's like why but at the same time, some people want a winter.
Yeah, true.
You
True.
you don't really get a winter in Arizona.
No, not
like-
even close.
Like low is like the lowest I've seen was when I got up to leave from camp, and it was at like 4 a.m. because my flight was at 6, and it was like 41 out.
Yeah,
And it's not a cold 41.
No, it's not. It's
definitely
a
on the
comfortable
warmer
41.
side of 41,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's comfortable. But yeah, Arizona's a great
because I feel like the
spot.
desert gets. I mean, it gets hot. I mean, it gets really
Oh.
cold at night in the desert. Doesn't it?
Yes,
Dude.
it does.
Yeah, and then in the sun, when the sun's they also have these monsoons, and they got sandstorms. I think they're called haboobs. Go look up an Arizona haboob.
Okay.
Unbelievable. I was so in the summer. I had 2 jobs. With the first job I
How
worked,
do you spell that?
haboob, HABOOB.
Haboob. Continue.
So
here we go.
listen to this shit. So I'm driving for
Watch a
Lyft.
boob sweep through
I'm driving
Arizona.
for Lyft, and I'm looking to the left, bro. I see this thing coming in
Oh my-
slowly, and
Okay, I'm gonna
it's
try and pull it up here.
flash flooding.
Let's see if I can get a YouTube link.
It's look
Here
up.
we go. Yeah, here we go. Full mega haboob.
Look up Phoenix
Mega
haboob.
boob.
It's unbelievable.
Hang on, I gotta wait for this stupid ad.
But
Real
like
estate.
downtown Phoenix, man, it's amazing. And there's mountains everywhere.
Here we go. It's loading up here. So what exactly is this?
I don't know,
Is it just a
it's-
dust storm?
dude. And we practiced in one too. I got a video. Look at this.
Dude, and so you're driving down the highway.
I'm driving
and you see this thing
Lyft. I
coming?
see this thing to the left. It's starting to rain. It started to flash flood in Arizona. There's no like soil, so
None.
the range is.
Look at the
Look at
people
that,
outside taking pictures. They're like, "Holy
Oh
crap!"
my god!
It looks like the end of the world.
How fast is it moving? Does it look
It,
like?
it definitely comes like kind of
Yeah,
slowly.
is it
but-
slow? Just a slow creep. Yeah, no, that's coming. Oh wait, that's on a time lapse. Okay, I was gonna say, whoa.
I mean, the first time I seen that, I didn't know what the hell was happening.
I've never seen one of those.
That looks like the Wizard of Oz.
And it's a sandstorm.
Look at that. Dude, that's straight up like Mad Max, dude.
Yeah.
That's like the scene in Mad Max where they go into the dust storm.
It's unbelievable.
That's literally what that is. I guess it makes sense. Like, there's all that sand and dirt and soot, but like...
And Phoenix is kind of in like a bowl because there's mountains 360. It's kind of like a bowl, so I guess, shit, somehow it falls in there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Weather is crazy out there. It's the things that happen.
Look how dry. Jesus.
Right.
And it's crazy, like, no matter where you live, though, you have to deal with, like, some sort of weather, hindrance. Like, if you live in the cold, you got to deal with the snow and the wind and the...
I love snow, man. Snow's awesome.
Live in Florida, you got rain.
Yeah. You got rain, you got hurricanes.
Right.
You live in California, you got earthquakes, you got...
Fires.
Tectonic
Jesus.
plates, you got
Yeah.
wildfires, you got...
That man said
you live in the
tectonic
plains,
plates.
you got
He makes
you got haboobs and twisters and
Look at
Never
that.
heard of one of those.
dust bowls.
Learn something. Learn something new every day.
Look up Phoenix, like downtown Phoenix, Haboob.
Okay.
It'll show the city.
Okay, yeah.
Did you ever go to West 6 in Arizona State? So West 6 is one of the best or better, I guess, student living something.
Okay.
But one of the guys we knew, he had like a 14th kind of penthouse or whatnot.
Oh, wow.
And he's got a recording on his phone
Of it.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now we got another advertisement here.
It's weird how they string you into ads, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, YouTube, what are you doing, man?
What the?
It just consumes.
It's incredible.
Wow. So like, what do you do? What
You just
so
you
like,
can kind of see. It's not like zero
when you're driving
visibility.
through it.
Yeah, so like I could definitely be turning and stuff, but it was just like, what the hell is happening?
Right.
Yeah, like you can only see like in front of you. It's
Yeah,
kind of like one of those things.
And then once you're in it, it's just shit's flying, and sometimes there can be a storm in there,
Right.
thunderstorm, rainstorm.
Oh, it's going over Chase Field right now. Wow.
Wow,
That's wild.
you just swallowing that.
Right? It's actually...
Did you hike at all? Did you go?
I didn't.
You didn't hit that lake I told you to hit.
No, because I didn't take my car out there,
Yeah.
but my two roommates, when we were out there for camp, they said they wanted to do some hiking and
Man.
stuff, and we never got around to it. So when we go back for spring training, we probably will.
Bobby, when I was at JUCO,
try and do that.
Bobby came out to visit me for a weekend. Shout out Bobby, man. I got to
Shout out, Bobby.
But he came out there and we hiked like halfway up Camelback. That thing is steep.
Yeah,
But,
Camelback is very steep. I mean, all those mountains out there that people
Yeah.
climb and stuff they're the real deal.
It's not super easy. It's not super easy.
Yeah,
No.
they're high altitude. I
They
imagine.
Yeah,
They are.
got to bring water.
Yes,
because it's high up. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy.
Have you ever walked through? Have you ever walked through one of these? Oh, that's what this person's doing.
Uh,
no, wait, no, that's a plane.
Plane.
That's a plane flying through
it.
there.
And look at that.
Oh my God.
We actually we had a practice during one, and obviously we had to stop practice. But I'll show you after this. One of the injured kids had a video of it coming in.
That's crazy.
Unreal.
How often do they come?
I think there was 2 or 3 when I was there. I was only
Total?
there for less than a year, but
Wow,
still,
okay, that's pretty frequent
that's not happening
for that.
anywhere else. Like that's crazy.
That's not happening in Ohio.
No, there's not enough
not-
sand.
That's not happening in Ohio.
Look at that guy.
Andrew, what do you got for us? He's at the
But-
Sky Harbor Airport. Shout out to
What are
Sky
y'all
Harbor.
what are y'all watching recently, man? Netflix. First off, what's your go-to? Netflix, HBO, or
I've been watching Mandalorian.
dude?
I
I
just
just
caught
need
up.
to get hip on that show.
I think I like this new season. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll do like
pretty
a
cool.
full breakdown of it eventually, maybe.
Oh, come on, man.
I also got to do my top 10 lists too at some point. Probably towards closer to the end of the year. I'll do that.
The videos from when you first started to now are amazing. You first started back at school?
Yeah, I started doing YouTube videos, just movie reviews.
Right. I remember that. Oh yeah.
and just and then I started the podcast, and then just kind of slowly figured I could just do all of that stuff on the podcast. So
Yeah, I was telling my buddy Kansas Ezra Donnie. He does a podcast too. But man, I think the video is key.
Mm-hmm.
I think seeing as well as hearing is key.
right. Yeah, I think it just adds a whole new element.
Yeah, I mean, you get to
actually,
watch.
it's
facial expressions, see how they're
Right.
Well, yeah, that was a big thing for me. I'm like, if I really want to take this to the next level, I need to add video. Like it's kind of
You're doing it right, man.
non-negotiable at this point.
This looks legit.
Definitely non-negotiable. I agree. You made the right decision, bro.
But
you got to take a picture of the studio, man. It looks legit. It really does. It looks good.
yeah, I took a picture of it earlier, like when the first time I set it up, just so I could remember how to set it up again and again and again. But
where do you see it going?
Yeah, that was my question. Like, what is your goal with this? You know what I mean?
I want to eventually get my own studio, like
still
design it how I want.
That'd be
not have just
really
pictures
cool.
of wires in the background.
right. That'd be slick.
But actually have like stuff that I think's cool in the background, make it my own. And I don't know. Eventually, part of me wants to I want to find like a good city to be positioned in, because one that's like accessible for people, I guess.
And I guess like a hot city too. With
but I don't want to go. I want to stay like maybe like in the Midwest or the West or the South, like something like that.
I don't want
to go to either of the coasts.
You know what a super underrated city in the Midwest is?
What?
Indianapolis. It's
Really?
a good city.
Why?
I've been there a few times. Kind of gives me a Cincinnati vibe.
Yeah.
But it's a good city.
understand
I got
that.
some buddies who live there, and I went and visited them a couple times, and I was like, it's kind of underrated. Not many people visit
Yeah.
Not many people are like, oh, let's go visit Indianapolis.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Do you like Milwaukee?
So I've actually never been to Milwaukee.
Okay.
But
Because I'm going there tomorrow.
What are you going there for?
but
I'm going to see my sister. And
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
but I've
Friends of
heard
the show.
great things about it. And I actually played in Wisconsin last summer in Appleton, Wisconsin,
Okay.
which is a little bit of a drive from Milwaukee. But I like Wisconsin, especially in the summer. It's max 80 degrees, 85, and then
Is it humid though?
no, it's not
Not bad.
horrible. But and then if you have a 6 o'clock game, by the time game time starts, it's like 72, and by the time the game's over, it's like 59, 60 degrees out. It's perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing with Wisconsin is it's like kind of a low key big state. Like
It is.
It's got a lot of
isn't the
land that you
downtown
just don't
cool?
even like. I feel like there's a lot of states like that just have like a lot of. There's like a lot of land in America that's just like so open and like unused. But like at the same time, when you walk around like cities, you just feel like, man, you feel so trapped. Like
Right.
when you're in a big city, you're walking around like, wow, like how can this many people fit in this space? But then you think to yourself like, there's so much land out there that's just not even being used. It's just.
I love big cities. I love the people, man. I'm attracted to big cities. I mean, obviously, we live in Cincinnati. I was in Pittsburgh. I went to Phoenix, and then little Kansas. I kind of want to. I think I want to be in Arizona or out on the west coast. But man, cities are fun.
Yeah.
Cities are fun.
So what are those cities out of all the cities you've lived in? What's your favorite? I want to see this too.
Phoenix, the Phoenix area. Pitt was pretty cool because Pitt was pretty close to the city, but I mean, Pitt's the bridges. I don't know if you've seen Pittsburgh. Look up Pittsburgh, man. The bridges are amazing. I think there's 2 rivers that.
Yeah, I've been to Pittsburgh.
You've been there?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to Pittsburgh.
We played Pittsburgh in baseball.
Yeah.
And stayed downtown. It's pretty cool. I
I
like
mean,
it.
yeah. So
There's
there's
a lot of bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's right on the Ohio River.
Right.
So then campus is just a little bit to the right. You kind of follow that highway. And there
This
goes
one?
campus. Yeah, you take a right on that one.
Okay.
And then the stadium's to the left.
Wow.
You see all the kayakers? They had this little kayak business. I got to do it once, but you just kayak around the river, but there's current, so the current's kind of tough.
And there's always kayakers posting up behind PNC Park for home runs and stuff too. Yeah, pretty cool.
They ever hit balls into the?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
river?
They
Drop
got,
bombs,
Yeah,
too.
they got dudes hitting balls into the river. Absolutely.
That might be one of the best stadiums I've ever seen too.
It's nice.
'Cause,
I've been in there.
Wait,
It's,
what is it called?
PNC Park.
PNC Park.
I actually want to see this.
It looks like a green screen. It looks like a green screen. Look at that. That's fake.
Wow,
That's
that is
unbelievable.
tight. That is tight.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I think
That is a very tight.
I seen
video.
2 games and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Going to both.
It's a very nice.
I like this
ballpark.
design here too on the grass.
I didn't hit a Penguins
It's crazy how they
man.
mow that.
Right?
dude.
The
How much do you think they get paid to mow that?
They probably spend a lot of money treating
the
that.
grounds crew gets
Yeah.
they take care of
Six
fields
Little
like
six
that.
digits?
I don't know how much they get, but they do a lot of work on
Mhm.
Can you
baseball.
look that?
yeah.
Can you look that up?
Same
TJ?
thing with golf courses. What am I looking up?
Grounds crew, baseball grounds.
How much?
crew.
How much you think they make? I say 100, maybe.
Grounds crew salary.
33 grand a year. It says
yeah.
16 an hour.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I
A
mean,
little bit off.
yeah. We need to pick up another job.
Yeah.
You're a lot off. But also, the cool thing about being a grounds crew member is like when the people take pictures of the field and
Yeah,
stuff, it's
That's
like
your work. Yeah,
that's my work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. is
And they definitely pride themselves
Oh,
on
what?
that.
But you know what groundskeepers do get paid bank, I bet?
Huh.
The Masters.
Oh, absolutely.
Those guys
Golf-
probably get bread cheddar magoo.
Red cheddar.
Look what they get up. Yeah,
Golf
I'm
course?
interested in that too.
Oh, if we don't get me on the topic. Of
We gotta
golf.
play one of these days. I mean, what are golf courses like in the kind of in the winter? Are
winter?
they like played by?
You can play them. It's just
Yeah,
cold as hell.
yeah.
You can play 'em.
All right, that's
I
right.
played. When did I play last?
What?
I went to the driving range yesterday.
you and slacking, huh?
I mean,
You were on your grind, TJ. This kid played golf for 6 days a week for maybe 3 months.
my bank account is hurting from golf. I went and got fitted for a whole set of clubs,
Come on.
and I played in Arizona.
What's the best you shot?
78.
Oh man,
Yeah,
broke the 70 barrier.
78
That's good stuff.
But I'm normally 82 to 85.
I haven't
Most
broke
part.
70s. Yeah,
It's
Damn.
tough, bro.
Yeah.
Breaking 70s is.
Oh, that's a good day.
It's a great day.
That's a good day.
It's a great day. Guys do it on the PGA. Do it. If they shoot 70, they're mad. So, yeah, it's impressive.
Where did you play?
When I was out in Arizona for that camp,
Yeah.
I played a lot of courses out there.
How long were you out there?
About it was 6 weeks, about 6.5 weeks, and our days were pretty early, so we'd wake up at like 6:30, be at the field by 7:30. COVID test at 8, then you eat breakfast, and then you.
How often did y'all COVID test?
We did twice a week.
Twice a
there.
week.
We did Monday and Thursday.
Yeah. Dude, we did 3 a week. It kind of got to be a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
We did 2 spit tests. I don't think the spit test worked at all.
We did spit
Whatsoever.
tests.
So what did they do? Have you spit a cup?
Oh
No,
yeah,
it's
you
like a
spit
tube.
little thing.
It's
yeah.
a tube. You spit in a tube, and then you
Yeah.
dump like a
Oh, fluid or something.
like a fluid into
solution,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. But I played golf. Shoot, every day. I mean, the latest I was at. So if you weren't pitching in the game, you got to leave and go home.
Oh yeah.
So when I got to leave and go home, there was always other pitchers that got to leave and go home too. So we would just go play golf as
Yeah.
much as we could. And the courses in Arizona are just absolutely fantastic.
Pristine too.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. The grass there is incredible. The ball bounces for a mile when you hit it.
It's crazy.
The
You wouldn't
air
think
is
the grass. I bet they have to water that grass like 90 times.
the
a
air.
day.
The air is so thin too that the ball just.
Dude, they got zero
flies.
humidity out there.
Yeah.
You ever felt zero humidity?
Yeah,
It's
actually,
awesome.
yeah, I have.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's incredible.
In Vegas.
Oh, dude, I need to hit Vegas. God,
I've never been.
Oh,
never been.
Heard
It's a trip.
I've heard great things.
It's a trip.
Heard you
man.
come back with no money. So.
Yeah, but I was vaporized after that. Man.
you gambled a little bit.
No, I didn't actually. I actually didn't.
How are you gonna go to Vegas?
That gets to
and
not gamble.
I gambled
yeah.
a little bit. I mean, I played a little blackjack, but that game's kind of a rip-off. So I went to the. I went to the
we gotta go.
to the wheel, the roulette.
The roulette, yeah, the roulette.
So
The
what?
roulette.
This man just was knocking blackjack. Me,
What are you doing
my
on
game.
red or black? I always go black, man.
Yeah, I usually go black.
Yeah. Why not? Shit, come on.
But
50-50 shot of winning.
It's easy. It's
Right.
easy.
But yeah,
it's got to hit black at some
just not a
point, right?
gambler. I don't gamble on sports either.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really a pastime of mine.
I respect
You
that.
got to put the money
Those of you that do.
to the studio.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gambling on was these microphones.
That's right. They're nice.
But but Vegas was
Yeah, a blast. I can't imagine.
it was a
Did you stay in a nice hotel? Like, did you do the Vegas trip?
we stayed
right?
at the MGM Grand.
Best one? Is that the best one?
Yeah, it's on the strip, so yeah, it was neat. And we went to Hakkasan's, which is like attached to that. It's a club.
Okay.
We went there. We went to.
I think I remember your stories. Yeah.
Yeah, we went
y'all
to
were upper
Beach
deck.
Club.
Y'all were upper deck at
Oh,
a table.
We got tables. We did it big. We had to.
You had to, man.
The last night we did it big.
You don't go to Vegas and not do it.
Right.
Big,
I was like,
I've never been,
if I'm
but
gonna spend $80 on a drink, it's gonna be right now.
right now is the time for that.
But I actually didn't. I did not buy the $60 drink.
I mean, come on.
I didn't actually do that. I bought the $20 beers instead.
It's legitimately $20.
Bro,
This is $20 beer, yeah, for a Michelob Ultra. I think it was 10 to 20, 10, 15, $20, something like that. I think it was $20.
Either way, it's an
it was
absurd
$20.
amount
Yeah, it
for a
was
beer.
$20.
You spent $20 on a beer, TJ?
Yeah, I had to drink something, and I wasn't gonna buy the $60 Belvedere.
I mean,
like a case is regular.
I mean, that boy was in Vegas. He wasn't drinking water. He wasn't drinking water.
You can't drink water.
No.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get something. So I was like, I guess I'll get the $20 Michelob.
Well,
the $20 Michelob Tall Boy.
The old $20 Mickey Slim.
You can literally buy an entire case of this for $20.
Exactly.
Less than that, bro.
Yeah.
Less than that, maybe. That's crazy.
So what do you want to get into work-wise? Like whenever this corona stuff kind of subsides, vaccine, what do y'all think about the vaccine?
Yeah, whoever wants to take it, take it.
Are you taking it?
I don't think I need it personally, but
Do you think you're immune?
no, I don't think I'm immune.
Yeah.
I just think I'll be fine. if I
Yeah,
catch
healthy and whatnot.
Yeah, like I understand people need a vaccine, but personally, I do.
I would like to take it personally.
You get it?
for the sake of my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Fair.
there
Just
you go.
because
That's fair.
because I like going out and hanging out with my friends, but
yeah.
at the same time, like my mom's at home with cancer, and I don't want to risk taking that home to her.
Right.
So,
Like-
I probably would like to take it. Actually,
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's something
fine.
I kind of been thinking about actually the past couple weeks because my mom actually asked me originally. I was like, no, I'm not gonna take that, and then I kind of like read some stuff about it, kind of thought about it a little bit, and was like, damn, maybe I should take that. Like if I do,
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you take it now if someone
like
had it?
right now,
Yeah.
probably not
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
I
good
just
call.
need
Yeah.
to see a little more information.
more
I'm
testing,
not
man.
doubting
Get a
it.
few more guinea pigs.
I'm not
Right,
I'm not
right.
doubting it in any way, shape, or form. I would just like to see
Yeah,
see some more facts about it
I
and
agree.
understand it more and
I'm
read
with
into
you.
it.
I'm
with you.
But yeah, I probably will take it for the sake of Mama B. So.
I'm fine with being one of the last people to take it.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I don't, people that need it or people that know people that need it.
Right.
Obviously in your
Right.
case, like with your mom, like
Right.
that's somebody that needs it more than me.
Right.
Like I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I can go months, years without it. And
I mean,
be fine.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, we've been doing fine since
Right.
it started. But I mean,
yeah. It's. I mean, once it comes out, it's good to have.
it's more like who's to know when this is gonna end? You know,
right.
I mean,
Where do y'all think this is gonna go? I think it'll be somewhere next year, somewhere 2021, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be like spring.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I
Who
think
a lot that can happen.
I think college sports coming up in the spring, college baseball, other sports, just baseball in general in the spring. I think it's going to be tough. Like I think things are going to get pushed back, and
I agree.
and it's going to be tough to accomplish a season again, which you hate to see that, but
Yeah.
I think that's what people are preparing for.
Right.
Honestly,
That was one of the big things with college football this year is those damn TV contracts, man. I think
Right.
for our last game, it brought in like $3.5 million. It's unbelievable. and that money's going
It's
to
all the revenue they can make.
Yeah, yeah.
And they need every penny of it because
coaches are getting pay cuts. We had advisors on furloughs.
Right.
I mean, it's just,
Damn, they were just about to start paying athletes.
Exactly.
They really were
going right down the drain.
I mean, no one's sitting in the stands buying $8 beers and buying 30 of them.
No popcorn, no peanuts, none
pizza,
of that, bro.
Skyline,
ballpark hot dog.
Yeah,
Man.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, I think you guys are right.
That's the thing. That's one thing I think about. Just being a player, being a baseball player.
Yeah.
I don't really ever get to sit in the stands and enjoy a baseball game. You know what I mean?
No, you get to sit in the dugout with a better angle.
Right. Yeah, sure. Right. No, it's a good angle, but guess what? I can't eat a ballpark hot dog in the dugout. So
you can reach back. No one will hear you.
That's highly frowned
Y'all got
upon.
those tubs of gum.
Oh, we got tubs of gum. I mean,
tubs of gum.
our clubbies hook us up. For
clubbies?
Sure. So, yeah, we have clubbies who work for, like, whatever team you play for. So, the Brewers have big league clubbies, minor league clubbies, and then when you get sent out to your minor league team, wherever that may be, each team that you're with also has clubbies, and
Gotcha.
they do your laundry for you. They supply
Gotcha.
food to the team, and you tip them and give them money for them doing what they do for all of us.
Gotcha, man.
If you pay them a little extra, they clean your cleats for you and stuff. They're hard work. They are hardworking dudes.
Look at you, man.
Yeah,
Getting
no,
your shoes fitted.
yeah.
How many of them are there for your team?
So when I was in Appleton, there's one per team.
Okay.
One per team. He pretty much.
There's only one clubby, a team?
But like when you look at the Brewers and then break it down into minor league, there's a AAA team, a AA team, a high A team, a low A team, a rookie team. And
Dude, imagine if football. Imagine the NFL had that.
yeah.
Imagine if the
that's
NFL
dense.
had like a development league. I
Yeah.
guess they're trying with all those leagues. But
It is that.
They probably will at some point.
why hasn't the NFL done a development league?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like football is just so much more demanding. Like
It is.
with basketball and baseball, you can play like multiple games back to back to
Right,
back. You know,
Right.
like with
Right.
football, it's a beating.
you're not
Yeah.
playing two
You're
games
taking
in
a
a day
beating,
in
you know?
football. That's absurd.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking just like have a league, play every Saturday, kind of literally follow the same
So
format of
the
NFL.
MLB is actually doing that. So for
XFL, bro.
That's
So-
what I'm saying. Those leagues, man. There
That
needs to
was-
be an NFL partner.
That was ahead of its time.
So the MLB is actually doing that
XFL.
this year. So for teams and players who aren't like far into the like the postseason or like get knocked out, they're having like MLB draft leagues where guys will go somewhere and play games in front of scouts and stuff, so they can just get seen more and whatnot, which is pretty smart idea for those guys to do that. Who
Everything helps, man.
Right,
Everything helps.
exactly. So for guys who season didn't go super long because they lost or their team wasn't super
Right.
great, they would get involved with that so they
Yeah.
could get seen and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, with baseball, you can get a lot more exposure.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
'cause,
you
know,
can.
you can play multiple games
Yeah.
in a day. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
What's the most games you've ever played in a day?
Baseball?
Yeah.
I've played 3 one time.
What
But
the-
7-inning game. They weren't 9.
Okay.
But I mean, still 7
Yeah,
in.
that's 21 innings in a day.
Yeah, we I mean
That's absurd.
that was when I was younger and like travel ball
Yeah.
was a huge thing, and that's like that happened because it rained one day, so like all the games got pushed back, and we ended up finishing a game at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it was we were in Florida actually at the Worldwide of Sports.
I've been there.
And
That
we were
place is
playing
awesome.
under the lights, and our game literally ended at like 3:30 in the morning. I was super young, and I thought it was the coolest thing on the face of the planet. But
right.
looking now, I'm like, I would not ever
Yeah.
be able to do that. So
Wasn't there a game like recently that went like just absurdly long? It did
there have been some very long.
like within the
Baseball.
last year or so. If I
I'm
can
sure there
remember.
has.
If I can remember, I remember. Let me see if I can find it.
TJ, I watch a lot of baseball and play a
Dude.
lot of baseball, so it kind of runs by me. But I'm sure there was.
It Giants and Rockies.
18 innings. See, 18 innings is literally.
TJ, you like baseball? Do you like watching baseball?
I like going to baseball games.
Yeah.
Going to games is.
Yeah.
See, for you guys, I could see that. For me, I like watching baseball on TV. Mm-hmm. Just because I can learn a lot from watching.
What do you watch when you?
It's like
when I'm watching baseball, I'm strictly watching the pitcher.
Yeah.
To see, and it helps out even more if he's left-handed. Mm-hmm. So that's what I watch. I'll also watch hitters' tendencies. Like if they're jumping over the plate for a ball.
That's what some people just don't understand. Because
then you cram them inside.
Uh huh.
If they're stepping out of the box to hit the ball, then you throw it outside. I mean, there's a lot of different factors to it.
Dude, what?
But, yeah. I can
Is
get
that usually how you game plan too? You go and watch the other team's film. It's like, do you watch does baseball? Do you watch a lot of film for that?
We have scouting reports.
Okay.
So before we play a team, we have heat maps and stuff. So a heat map is like a picture of the strike zone, and the heat map is like red is like where where they get the most hits in the zone,
right.
And then blue is their coldest area. So obviously you want to for that specific guy.
Damn.
Yeah, here you go.
Does it look like that?
Yeah, exactly. So like red.
That's awesome, man.
Red is where you don't want to throw.
Wasn't baseball like one of the sports to like first get like super analytical and to a T type of thing?
It's very analytical.
Yeah. And then so you said the red is where you don't want to throw. That's where they
correct.
Hit,
That's where they like it the most.
They're gonna drop bombs on Nicky B at that red.
Yeah. So that's not a good one. You see the one go left. Go left of that. The one with the 6 or the 9. The 9 squared. You were just on it.
Oh, this one?
Go right, left, down, right.
Oh my God, that was left.
Right there.
9.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a good representation.
Bringing the heat.
So where the red is where the guy annihilates baseball.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Straight bombs.
You don't want to be in that zone. Like that's his favorite spot to hit.
PNC,
so this guy's pretty nice here.
Yeah, I mean the whole zone there is pretty much.
Can you hit? You think you can hit?
No, bro. I have not hit since freshman year of.
If you had to hit, how fast could you hit a ball?
I couldn't even tell you, bro.
Do you think I could strike you out?
No, I do not think you could strike me out. I think you would walk me, honestly.
I think I'd hit you.
Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, we use those a lot, and that's like our scouting report pretty much. Because we'll have like a booklet, and it'll just flip.
That's all you really need.
It'll just flip through each guy. And
can you explain the catcher?
And, I can do that. But so it's a booklet, and it'll have their name, and then it'll have their batting average against left-handed pitchers, batting average against right-handed pitchers, their tendencies, and then you have the heat map of where they like to hit, where they don't like to hit. And then you want to catch your sign. So signs are
obviously the pitch, but
the pitch that you're throwing, but it also could be the location of where you're throwing it, like pinky out, it's like a fastball out, like an arm side fastball. Glove side is inside, because when I'm a lefty and I'm throwing, my glove is on my right arm.
Yeah.
Glove side could be inside or outside depending on lefty or right. There's a lot that goes. There's a lot. There's a lot.
That's how you got up to the mound, man, and seeing what the pitch was that threw it.
But arm side is like I always throw 2-seam fastballs on.
That's your go-to?
Yeah.
2-seamer?
Because it runs in or away from a righty into a lefty. So
straight 2-seamer.
There's a lot that goes
What would you say over your entire career has been the biggest benefit of being a left-handed pitcher?
Wow. That's a hell of a question. Lefties are tough to come by. There's a lot of left-handed pitchers in baseball. There's more than you think, but also in the grand scheme of baseball and the world, not a lot of left-handed people, right-hand dominant for everything.
Right, yeah, of course.
So I think
The one thing with left-handed quarterbacks is the spin. Sometimes the receivers are so used to the ball spinning a certain
one way, yeah.
Left-handed.
That's a good point. I never thought about
So
that.
for left-handed pitchers, it's a lot of left-handed pitchers aren't like your normal pitcher, as in they might have a weird arm slot of where the ball comes out.
Yeah.
Like some lefties are sidearm.
Can you throw that submarine pitch?
I do not.
Nah.
I do not.
Have you tried it?
I've never tried that. Some
Submarine
lefties
Have you seen it? Look at the submarine pitch. That thing, they sling it down
throw
from their
sidearm.
ankles.
Some are submarine. But lefties are just usually crafty and just.
My camera just died. Oh well.
That's all right.
Yeah, actually, you can move that over. See if you can angle it. There you go.
Ooh,
See if you can get both of us in the frame.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, the GoPro died.
Let's go,
but-
man.
That's all right. We're grinding.
All right.
You can.
Yeah, let me see if I can maneuver myself a little bit.
You can switch that, can't you? You can make it happen.
Yeah, we're good.
Edit that out.
No, I can just figure it out.
Look at this dude, man. He's throwing it from his ankles.
Yeah, bro. He almost touches the
All
dirt.
right, here we go. Submarine pitch. So here I am on the other camera. Yeah. GoPro pieced.
How long have we been? You had it charged up, huh?
We have been going for an hour and 10 minutes. So.
It's easy, man. It's easy.
It's
Look at that, straight Chad.
Whoa. So
How hard is it to be a catcher?
Catcher's a very you see that ball? That's a frisbee. That's a literal frisbee,
yeah,
bro.
that's
Look at that
spin,
thing.
fam.
Look at that thing.
What percent of pitchers do you think have that surgery on their elbow?
TJ, you could look it up. I don't know.
You were about to, but you got PRP.
A PRP injection helped me
Dude,
out.
my body's built by PRP. When I tore my PCL in high
What's
school,
PRP?
so
Platelet repellent.
No, rich plasma. Platelet rich plasma.
Yeah, that's it.
So they take blood from your arm, spin it super fast.
Look up PRP injection.
Yeah,
there it
platelet-rich plasma.
is. Yeah.
Oh, so plasma therapy.
Yes.
Actually, I got both videos of mine, but
TJ, basically,
I had it
it's
3
a
times.
giant needle. They shove it into your ligament, then they squeeze the.
so they take your blood out, they spin it, get the white blood cells out,
Right.
and then they inject the white blood cells
back
into the
into
injured.
it. It's supposed to quicken up
Yeah.
the healing process.
So I tore my PCL in high school. PRP got me back. I shouldn't have came back, but that helped me come back from high school, and then tore my MCL completely. PRP, didn't get surgery, had a complete MCL and a meniscus tear. PRP, I was back in, I think it was 4 or 5 months, and then damn shoulder injury the first game of the season, AC sprain, had PRP to help that out too.
Yeah,
So I'm all for it, man. I'm all for PRP.
I've had 2 PRPs in my left elbow, and I've been perfectly fine since I got those. And then I've also had one in my left oblique too.
Wow.
I tore my oblique, and
I remember that at the gym.
at the gym, tore my
yeah.
oblique, and they gave PRP to that. And
It's like an alternative to surgery.
yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people do it if they don't think so. This ligament right here on your arm is called your UCL, and your UCL is where people get Tommy John surgery, which is like repairment of the UCL ligament. And so if your UCL ligament isn't like completely detached or like really hurt, they'll try and do PRP before
Okay.
giving surgery, because surgery is 12 to 14 months before
PRP
you
is an
can come back.
injection.
PRP was an injection, and it's like 3 months, if that.
So it's just kind of like if you have a slight tear.
I'd say more of like a sprain or a strain
Okay.
than
so
it is
you
a
don't- you
tear.
wouldn't- so if you tore it, you would want
Tearing is probably surgery for the
Yeah.
most part. But it also depends on how big of a tear on the
That's
ligament.
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
could they use it on like? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure they could probably use it on a slight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small, like,
Yeah.
You know, if you
small
slightly tear.
tears can probably get PRPs.
I mean, it fixed my MCL completely. That thing tore off, basically.
Wow.
It happened in practice. It was like a Tuesday practice, the last throw of the day, threw a screen to the right, and my center and nose tackle got into it. He flipped them into my knee. It was like pins and needles. It wasn't pain. You think all these knee injuries are like super painful, but it's all structure, so it doesn't really hurt too bad. But I got up, took 3 steps. My knee just
Said
went
no,
in.
sir.
It just went in 3
Ouch.
times. Pins and needles went down my leg, and I knew it was.
Yeah.
But a PRP, I mean, it was a complete tear with a meniscus tear. PRP completely, you know.
It also depends on what ligament you're putting
Oh,
the PRP injection into. Like an elbow ligament.
You hear me up here?
Yeah. Elbow ligament is probably different than a knee ligament. In
Right,
my
right,
case
right.
compared to Thomas's. But, like, it's definitely been proven to work for sure. So.
And it's still like a newer thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kremchuk was kind of giving us a down low in high school, but
Yeah, because Kremchuk.
Did you guys take it in high school?
I got one in high school.
PRP.
Yeah, I got PRP
Remember,
in high school.
I tore my PCL against first
Elder.
game. No, it was the first game we played. The Gold Helmets. Who was that? Indy Cathedral. Indy Cathedral. Nippert, man. It was it was fantastic.
Plasma is the liquid portion of whole blood.
So they spin it, and it literally separates to a fine line, the white blood and the red blood. It's
a big ass needle.
Dude.
So when I got the thing for my shoulder, they took, I guess, I don't know what they said it was, like 120 milliliters. I think that might be right.
that
But,
sounds about right.
dude, I passed out.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, I've passed out from it too.
Unbelievable. Oh.
See if we can find a little bit of a clip here of some people doing it. But yeah, I mean,
And
I didn't even know
uh,
this was a thing.
Dude, and what they do.
I mean, I figured it was like a cortisone, like when you would get those kind of shots.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I feel like I've seen
It's
people.
like more updated. Than
I feel like I've seen these
shot.
before. What was the thing
And
that
they-
what were those patches they used to put on us at Moeller?
The tape.
The stem patches.
Door just open.
Oh, that's probably the winds.
Okay, yeah, that was
Yikes. Oh yeah, it's probably the
okay.
Sketchy.
Yeah. Back to the aliens.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, are we alone?
So yeah,
I love
this
thinking about
dude-
that stuff.
This
man.
dude
Come on.
looks like he's getting one in his elbow,
So what they do, you see how it
and
shows.
they pull it up on a
Yeah.
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 It shows where the
Ultrasound.
needle's going.
ultrasound. Yeah,
Oh man, Nick, did you think that stuff, all the needles and all the injuries, was it traumatizing? Like slowly, because with my injuries, it was slowly like more traumatizing. Like when I hurt my PCL, yeah, that was cool. Tore my MCL, like damn, it's kind of getting to me. And then my shoulder injury, that's kind of when I said, you know what, like, this is getting tough.
thankfully I haven't had a ton of injuries, and when I have, let's knock on some wood real quick.
Yep.
And when I have, it's been pretty quick recovery. So like I haven't had a lot of like I've never sat out for more than like
Right.
3 months, 4 months
That's a
max.
blessing,
So I've
yeah.
never had to like
blessing.
dwell on it.
Yeah.
I would get what I needed to get done, and then I was right into rehab with it.
yep.
So I've never dealt with like a period of time where it's like, all right, you have to literally sit and rest for
Right.
like 3 months before we can do
It's
anything.
brutal.
So
It's so brutal. I mean, I did that a couple times. I mean, it's just the constant kind of pain and the soreness. One of my best friends, Steele, man, shout out to Steele down in Utah. He almost tore everything in his knee, and he's back running now.
Wow.
But he had a big surgery, and then just the daily grind of just getting your knee back is because it's months, you know, and the days they stack up.
And and the physical therapy.
Oh man,
it's a grind. Like physical therapy just lasts forever because you're like, I've been doing this for so long. Like, do I get to go back on the field anytime soon yet? So
Yeah, and they're always like pushing it back, and they're like, "Oh, you needed that."
we need to take it slow. And I mean, I respect
fair,
that.
yeah.
I respect that. They're doctors. They
Yeah.
know what they're talking about. But at the same
Yeah.
time, just
It's
being
frustrating.
being
It's
a-
demoralizing.
being an athlete, you're like, come on now, let's get back
Yeah.
out there. Let's do what we do.
yeah, it's not necessarily their fault, but it's
No.
still it is demoralizing.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there like,
dude.
God, I don't
Yeah.
want to sit here and do these leg stretches all day or
You're
arm
right.
it is
stretches or
pretty cool
whatever.
though. The just the therapy through the years. Like, have you ran in water?
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Running in water is like it's
Yes,
pretty
I've done that
awesome.
before,
yeah,
actually.
especially with a treadmill.
at the spring training facility.
I have not done that on a treadmill. I just
That's-
like ran in place.
spring
Yeah.
training facility in Arizona. We have hot and cold tubs in the training room, but then we have like a small pool,
yeah,
and we have guys.
treadmill.
we don't have a treadmill in there, but we have guys who do pool workouts all the time, like take weights in there and actually like work out in the pool. So
it
just adds more resistance with the water. So
at Pitt we had Pitt in Kansas. There we had a big old pool with a treadmill in the jet. It was one of those jets that push against you. So it was it's good work. And especially if you have hot water too. You're sweating bullets.
Right. Yeah, no, you sweat a lot
from
it. You get out of the water.
Man, it's tiring.
You get out of the water, you're like, dang, I'm not just like wet from being in the water. I'm sweating.
What would you say was the most, and both of you, what was the most, and I'll even answer this, what was the most painful injury you ever, out of all of the injuries, because I've had a couple. Like for you guys, like, what?
I
got the greatest story for this.
Go ahead.
I got the greatest story for this. So we are freshman year open gym at Moeller.
Dude, those were so fun.
Freshman year open gym.
Remember House with the neck brace? Sorry to cut you off. You remember Jake with the neck brace?
So my dad's driving me there, and for all you know, Big Mike's a hardo.
Mike, shout out Big Mike.
And the first thing, I get in the car, and he looks at me and goes, "Don't go in there and get hurt now, all right? This is just open gym. You ain't got nothing to prove."
You had some of the wackest handles, but you always had the ball, man. You were never getting pickpocketed.
Hey, I ain't never seen a bad shot. Anyway, so he's like, "Don't get hurt. Like, let's be smart in here." So, of course, I remember it. Aaron Fasano's going up for a layup. I go up to smack it up off the backboard. I come down and just snap my ankle in half. And my dad is watching it. And I look over at him like, hey, like, I need help. I can't move.
Yeah.
And I watch his ass walk out of the gym to the car. So I'm like, what am I supposed? I can't move. Like,
so what was the injury? Like, what happened?
Fully broken reconstructive ankle. I got pins and needles in my ankle.
Really? I did not know you had that.
Yeah, I have pins and needles in my ankle. You can literally see it.
Do you still feel it today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, he walked to the car, and I'm like, no one's helping me. Like, I don't think the coach has realized how bad it was.
Yeah.
Bro, I had to walk all the way to the car.
Who were the coaches, bro? Who were the coaches freshman year?
It was Coach Kramer.
You
Coach,
did
Coach Suss.
You did managing, or was that JV?
Manager, yeah.
This was
awesome.
just open gym where it was everybody though, so it wasn't
right.
just like the freshman coaches. But anyway, I had to walk from the gym all the way to the parking lot and get in the car. And I get in the car, and he's just looking at me,
Big Mike
shaking his head at me. I'm like, dude, like, I really think my ankle is broken. Like, I felt a crack and a crunch when I came down. And he's like, oh, we'll go home and shove it in a bucket of water and ice. And I'm like, all right, I don't think that's going to fix it.
Rub some dirt on
So
it,
we did that, and I woke up the next morning. I'm like, dude, I can't move my ankle. So we went in and saw the doctor, and, we had to line up surgery immediately.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But I'd say my MCL.
But, hey, shout out to Big Mike. Without him, I wouldn't be as tough as I am, so thank you.
There you go. But I would say my MCO, just the feeling of that thing going in on the step, I'll probably never forget it. I'll probably never forget it. I took 3 steps and
Ooh, no.
You just felt it pop.
I thought it was a sprain. And the doctor came back and said, hey, man, you completely tore that thing. Lizzie, shout out Liz, my sister. Shout out my sisters, Katie and Liz. Lizzie was there in the room with me, man. It was terrible because that was my JUCO. I mean, I played five or 6 games in JUCO, and man, I needed that year, but thankfully it came around. But that was a terrible feeling. That's what I talk
TJ,
about.
hit us with your toughest injury, bro.
I mean, this is gonna pale in comparison because I haven't really gotten.
Yeah,
I haven't really torn any ligaments or anything. But one funny injury story I can tell is junior year of football. I was on the kickoff return team.
Let's go.
And I was in the front lines, and they kicked an onside to me, and I in practice, and I went to a dive on the ball, and I recovered the onside, but literally like 8 kids dove on my back, and one kid, I think it was I don't know who it was, somebody big, just dove on my leg and right on my ankle, just ass straight on my ankle, and just absolutely rolled it like completely
He just
sideways.
sat on it. He sat
and
on
like
it.
I got up. and I like raised the ball up, and I was like, I got the ball, and like I tried to get up and put weight on my ankle, and I went, oh nope, not happening.
You got
And I
that ball,
up,
man. That's the only thing that
I
matters.
threw the ball over, and then just like hobbled off the field, and was out for about 3 or 4 weeks.
That's incredible.
Not easy, man. It's not
But-
easy. These sports are dangerous.
They
Yeah.
are.
They really are.
Will you have will your kids play football someday?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put my football
my
on my son's
kids-
crib.
My kids will be playing football too because my dad played football at University of
I
Cincinnati.
mean, yeah, and then that goes back to, I mean, if I didn't play football, I would never have really went to Mole or met the whole team.
Right.
I mean, we had 105 kids deep, and I mean, our class was 200 kids in our class.
Yeah,
That's half the class.
Literally more than half the class was on the
So
football team.
I mean, you knew everybody. You saw everybody every day.
Right.
I mean, I think that's I mean, my son, hopefully, will definitely be a sports. I mean, sports is key. Whatever he wants to
Right,
do,
yeah.
obviously.
I'm tying
but-
my son's right hand behind his back. He's doing everything
Yeah,
left-handed.
okay,
I promise.
there you go.
I promise.
I'm gonna make him ambidextrous.
Yeah, I promise he's doing everything left-handed.
Let's go.
But yeah, I think it is big though, like for that to have your
Yeah.
kids play sports, like it just teaches discipline because you got to show up to practice, you got to be there, you know.
It's also cool to be a parent and watch your kid play a sport.
Yeah.
I know my mom and dad love, to this day, they love watching me pitch. And
Yeah.
I want to feel that too for my
Yeah.
son or my
Yeah,
daughter,
yeah.
no matter what. Soccer, volleyball, baseball, football, basketball, don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be really cool whenever that does happen. It'll be really cool.
I think another thing that it does is just like it helps build like social, you know,
Yeah.
Awareness
Cues.
and whatnot.
Social
yeah.
cues, friendships. I mean,
you kind of learn how to interact
with
people,
other
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
definitely.
how to do like organized things because you got to do drills.
I mean,
and-
where do your best friends come from? Either high school or sports, or
I mean,
school or sports, yeah,
Yeah.
neighbors, like that's
Yeah.
really it.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I have any friends outside of the kids I met in sports.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah, you meet a lot of people too,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
cool. It's cool because you play for so many different teams and different
The AAU,
coaches.
travel AAU
Bro,
basketball.
I was playing on like 8 basketball teams when I was younger.
Yeah, it's the good
And
stuff.
always the
Eight
good times after the games when you go back to the hotels.
Yeah.
You're out of town.
Right.
Just debauchery.
Yeah, you're just like a 14-year-old kid annihilating a hotel room with your boys. It's like,
Jumping on the bed.
Right,
It's going to the soda machine.
I mean, there's nothing better than
going
that.
to the indoor pool.
Right.
The chlorine all over the place.
Literally, there's nothing better.
Dude, indoor pools low key like fuck me up. Like
You got to explain that.
dude, like it's hard to breathe inside indoor pools.
Because of like chlorine? Or?
Yeah, the chlorines in the air. Like, have you
And
ever
the-
been to Great Wolf Lodge?
That place has COVID. Don't go there.
That place is great.
No, that place definitely has COVID.
Don't
now.
go there.
That place is definitely COVID City. But like back in the day,
I have been there before. Yeah.
back in the day, our grade school football team, elementary football team.
Is that Smoy?
No, I went to St. Columban.
Okay.
With Homer.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Shout out Homer.
Shout out Homer. We
Big dog.
what was I gonna say? Oh crap! I forgot. I really forgot what I was gonna
My
say.
man was mid-sentence and he went blank.
I had to shout out Homer.
We were talking St. Columban football. You were talking about.
I mean, we can change the topic.
Yeah, I honestly completely forgot what I was gonna say.
What have y'all been watching lately?
And we're gonna move on to another topic now.
Welcome to my podcast, where I completely forget my.
We're an hour and 20 deep, and TJ's forgetting his
here's what'll
thoughts.
happen. If I think of it, I'm just gonna blurt it
Yeah,
out.
come on.
Yeah,
But
we'll be prepped and ready for that.
We'll proceed forward, and maybe it'll come to me.
Absolutely.
So me and kind of last half of the season, me and my roommate Tori.
hey man, let's close that window. What you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Cool.
Oh yeah, okay.
cool.
Here, actually, I'll do it because I gotta get my computer charger.
All right, but anyway, so me and Tori and a couple of my teammates, man, we've been watching. Pull it up real quick, TJ. It's called Street Beefs.
Oh,
I think I showed it to you.
You showed
yeah.
it to me.
People are just throwing haymakers. Yeah, that's a thick.
It's literally backyard ring fighting.
It's TJ. You got to see this stuff, man.
And it's like
it's recent too. So
and it's also like extremely organized.
it is. They're sponsored, man.
Yeah, it's very
I'm gonna pull it
well
up right
ran.
here. Oh, you got your charger. Street Beefs on YouTube. You got to see it, TJ.
TJ, this is some crazy
These
stuff.
dudes
bro.
they got intros. They got their name. They get a little.
The dudes who talk at the beginning kind of suck and need to work on it, but like,
But I respect them, man.
they're
They
trying.
came out the mud. They literally came out the mud.
no,
They,
I'm talking about like the guys who run the
the owner.
The owner, they need to work on the intros.
Bro, he's
for
a
the-
fighter though. His videos of him fighting. He's a killer.
TJ, beware, you might turn this on and watch like 30 videos.
I've seen a lot
That's
of these street
All
beefs.
right. We're back.
Street beefs. YouTube.
Had to, what is it? Street
Oh,
beat?
do we got to? Oh, what's the score of the
Street
Thursday
beef.
night football game tonight?
I think the Raiders were losing, right?
Bro, I sat.
When y'all hear this, you would have already seen the game.
Street beefs, baby. Go down.
What's
The
it?
Go
quack
down a bit.
attack.
Yeah.
This one?
No, not that. Go to like an actual fight because they look at this. So it's
Baby
literally
Hawk versus Viking.
Baby Hawks. Yeah, it goes hard. So it's like, I mean, look, it's like cage fight.
Oh wow, they're in overtime.
Oh man.
Oh, really?
Little
Who's
OT.
playing? Who's playing? The
Chargers and the Raiders.
Oh, well. That's...
Damn, YouTube, man. YouTube and these ads.
Dude, I know. And they do the double ads now, too. Like, and they just low-key snuck up on it with
How
that
much is
stuff.
the like paying for that to be free? But check
It's
this
like
out.
$13 a month or something.
Baby Hawk. I think Baby Hawk's got like 4 or 5 fights on here.
Oh, this is straight up backyard cage fight.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And they. I mean, look at the boards. Spray painting. Got a couple sponsors.
Oh, my God.
There's the owner. Yeah,
Wall of Fame.
Look at this stuff, man. And they got. I think they started in 2013, and they probably recorded one today. But there's like no rules. Blood is stoppage, and obviously if someone gets knocked out, but I mean it's
Pretty crazy.
it's like uncut. Like
All right, let's see him fight.
they don't know what they're doing. I don't think. Oh, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but shit.
Here we go.
Dunder Mifflin pants.
Oh,
Look
this
at
is
that.
straight up like...
Look at this. Oh, it's.
Oh.
Uh,
Yo, this is...
Baby Hawk goes hard though.
This is kind of electric.
Bro,
this is
it's-
definitely happening in like some backyard. In the
I think it's
middle of,
Virginia.
like-
I think it's
Virginia, really?
Yeah, I think so. They mentioned it somewhere. But I mean, look at the people around it, and
Satan backyard. Let me see if it tells you.
it's
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
so yeah. This is kind of what I've been watching. I don't really watch. I don't really watch. I've watched Netflix a little bit.
Do you watch UFC? Because this is
no.
like basically similar. Only
No.
this is the UFC in the backyard.
Look at Baby Hawk. He's going crazy. But
He's beating that dude's face in.
Oh, look, he's trying to get a triangle there.
Throwing hammers.
But I literally, I kind of watched this and Rogan.
Ooh,
ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you watch-
I watch Rogan the same way that Bennett watches baseball.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I love that comparison. I
That's
love
how
that
I
comparison.
watch Rogan.
I love that
I watch
comparison.
Rogan and I study. I like to study how he asks questions.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
to study like when he has guests. I like the episodes I like to watch is like when he has guests. That he has to kind of carry the weight for.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's when it's kind of interesting.
like his
'cause-
comedian friends, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's you kind of have to see him have to like maneuver a conversation
yeah.
and keep it interesting and
And he's so good at it too, because I mean, I've watched.
yeah, he's just very dense.
Yeah.
He has a lot of knowledge.
And there's
about a
no
lot of different
stoppage too.
stuff.
Yeah, there's no stoppage. I think that's one of the coolest things with podcasts and how you're doing it too. And even when you move into your next city, is reach out to local artists, man. Reach out to local
Yeah.
athletes, and kind of just let them know
That's
what's
a good
up.
point.
Yeah, I mean that's probably
Like
a good-
you'd be surprised. There's a lot of athletes and a lot of people who are like, yeah, I'll sit down and talk and do whatever. Like,
a lot of people are willing, man. Because it's press for you, obviously, but it's also great for them.
Yeah.
yeah.
no,
press for them.
there's a lot of people that would say yes, and
Honestly, it's a win-win, dude.
It is. It is. Win-win for
why
both.
Not?
for
Yeah.
both parties, definitely.
But yeah, I mean that's a good point. I think I do need to like start as like that's kind of been my thing. Like I like having a bunch of people on, like a bunch of just different people on.
Uh-huh.
I want to just throw just
Yeah.
people.
Content. Yeah.
I got a bunch of people lined up that want to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm just booking dates, pretty much just
honestly.
having people come through.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
right.
got to, especially.
Right, you're on the grind, bro.
With the
Yeah,
You
right,
are
man.
on the grind.
I like it.
That goes back to the little hobby, man. Yeah, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to have this as your full time, or do you wanna...
I mean, not necessarily. But if it works out that way, then it, then I'm not going to be opposed to that. But no, I'm not necessarily banking on this by any means.
Have you monetized? I guess is the word. Have you monetized?
I am monetized on Rumble. I am not monetized on YouTube yet.
Rumble
What does that mean? Fill me in.
money, like make money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make revenue.
Off of the videos.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And you would make money off what? Subscribers first or actual views?
Actual views.
Okay.
It's per view, but you
Gotcha.
get like, they got to get their own.
Yeah.
YouTube
we
gotta
go-
stack their bread.
We gon' tax that.
Yeah, exactly. We gonna tax that.
What else, man? What else?
But yeah, I mean, they definitely milk you. They milk the creators. I mean, it's pretty well known in the YouTube sphere. But
feel like
it is
that's-
what it is. I don't really do it for the money. I don't care about that.
Are y'all Netflix, HBO,
I'm
Hulu?
Netflix.
I have it all.
I just like.
Do you have YouTube TV?
I do not have YouTube TV.
One of my teammates at YouTube TV.
Did he like it? I heard it's dope.
Shout out to Mari, man. He had YouTube TV, and I mean it's got everything. We're watching live TV, and then it's got movies.
Not gonna lie, I've been slacking on the Netflix lately.
Big time.
Because normally when I watch Netflix, it's at nighttime. And when I'm laying in bed at nighttime, at this point in my life, I'm like, it's time to go to bed. It's time to go
You're trying
to
to say you're getting old?
I'm trying to say I normally play video games for a couple hours, from 8 to 10. And then once I'm laying in bed around 10:30, I just knock out. It's time to go to bed.
You go to bed pretty early.
I try to. I really do. I really do.
Are you guys gonna get the new consoles?
Xbox till I die.
Are you gonna? Get
I'm
the
not
new one?
gonna ever get. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna get a PlayStation ever.
Folks, did y'all just hear him? That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, no Xbox. And I heard Xbox was better, right?
On who?
I don't know. I have the PS4, but I'm not I'm not getting any of the new consoles. I'm not gonna get either of them.
Yeah, I might wait till they release like the second edition or something.
Yeah, with the bigger hard drive, because they always
Or
do. They
bugs
always
or either,
underbuild the hard drives because they want you to buy the pro version that has the
100%.
You know what you can
My
do?
PlayStation right now, I can't even update a game without having to delete
But
another
you know what you
game.
can do? You can buy a hard drive.
Yeah,
on
an extra drive,
Amazon.
yeah.
You can buy a 5 terabyte hard drive for $100 and plug
I've
it
seen
into the
how
thing.
big is that one you got?
This is 5
Pause.
terabytes.
Damn. I
Yeah,
don't even know what terabytes mean, but damn.
it's 1,000 gigabytes.
That's a lie.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot of space, but yeah, you can literally just get that and plug that in. You could literally get this.
Yeah,
and
no,
just
I've
plug this
seen
into the
people
console, yeah.
have boxes. They just plug it in.
People had that at Moeller, man. You remember those laptops with the
plug
games?
it into the laptops.
Damn, dude.
Jack Meyer used to have that. Shout out to Jack Meyer.
Jack
man.
Meyer played more games on his laptop than any kid I have ever seen at Moeller High School.
He had a 3 terabyte hard drive he showed me one time in class.
Dude was
And it
playing
literally-
Madden 20 back in 2014.
He had 600 gigabytes of movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're
remember
never
that,
gonna
dude.
watch this many movies in your entire life.
Dude, the movies, man.
Why would you watch them on your laptop?
Those laptops, you had games, you had movies, you had anything you wanted.
The top games of all time were Run, Balloons Tower
Balloons
Defense,
Towers.
Bro, I was on my
Struggle 2.
I was on
Struggle.
my Madden grind.
Yeah, man was sick. Build a character.
2048.
Yes, 2048.
Run and Gun.
Somebody
Running Gun was great.
had like Need for Speed or a car game or something.
Dude.
No, you remember the boat driving game? What was that?
Oh, I like that one a lot.
It
was like an arcade.
Turbo, maximum turbo.
It was like an arcade game that you would play.
I
Yeah,
know what you're talking about.
yeah, that game's electric.
The boat game was.
We would really do that. Like,
What's some kid? had Assassin's Creed
Oh,
on
dude.
his
That's too
laptop.
much.
Bro, I think senior year I saw dudes playing like Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what are you playing zombies? Like, what are you doing?
Ass computer. That thing was a PLO.
Playing online too. It's like, how are you doing that?
Another GOAT game was Slender.
Oh,
Slender was
Slender
a GOAT
Man.
game. We used to sit in the front lobby in the morning and someone would just put on headphones and play it. Everybody would huddle around them and watch them. And we'd just go, as soon as they get caught by the Slender Man, we go, ah! And then we'd all scream.
Bro, yeah, I played it one time in class. I jumped and then I just couldn't do it again. I
Yeah,
just
we do
couldn't
it in class, too. And see who could get scared in class.
Man, what else? What else?
But yeah, I miss that. I miss being a kid.
Yeah.
I miss being able to get away with that kind of behavior. Now it's just, you know, we're
You don't really think about
straight to the point. We know right or wrong now, boys.
we're growing. Yeah,
At all
exactly.
time- at all times.
Yeah.
It's like there's a definite
There's a
line.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
between
And no matter what the situation.
Yeah.
right. It's like you got to sometimes just weigh the options out
Yeah.
and be like, am I
Sometimes
making
you
a
just-
decision that
Sometimes you gotta go over that line.
Just
That's
time to-
where the memories come from.
It's just
man.
time.
it's true though.
It's just time to be an adult, man. That's what we're doing.
TJ, I'm gonna bring up the class trip we took when we went to Switzerland, Germany, and Rome or something.
Yeah,
Rome.
y'all went to Rome.
We were getting slammed.
Oh yeah.
I think getting
We saw the Pope. Bro. We all got selfies with the Pope, and I think we were pretty boozed for that. I remember we were in that
we
low
didn't get
ass.
selfies with the Pope. We
Bro,
got
I got a
selfies
selfie-
while the Pope drove
Yeah,
by
okay.
on a car.
You said we got a selfie with the
Well,
Pope.
well,
Like we put
was-
our arm around him. Hey, what's up, Pope?
Was the Pope in the picture? The Pope was in the picture.
Yeah, he was.
That's a selfie with the Pope.
Here's the question:
fair.
Is the Pope Catholic? Yes, he is.
Does the Pope have an Instagram? That was the segment.
I'm not hip on that. What? Yeah, fill me in on the Pope and Instagram thing.
The Pope, I get his Instagram account was like liking booty models.
Yeah, it was, bro.
I mean,
He
I
was
guess there's something wrong
liking
with that. Huh?
buns.
He was. He was the
That's probably the
beauty-
one person that's wrong for it.
Absolutely, he's wrong for that. Can't be doing that.
He was low key thirsty.
You're the Pope, bro. Lock it in.
To each his own, right?
Right. Respect, man.
What do you guys think of those? Have you guys seen those monoliths?
No.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I love everything regarding space, and I mean, obviously, aliens is interesting, dude. I
Do you
think
think those are? Do you think those are like?
I think
like,
the
what's up-
monolith
what's up
and,
with the monoliths, dude? 'Cause,
I think the one in Utah was real.
Fill me in. I don't know. I don't know.
Define, like, what do you mean real?
Fill me
I
in.
think it was legitimately like placed there for a reason. Because if you look at it, it's kind of it's not obvious. It's not flat on the ground. Like it's in the rocks.
Shut out, Ritz.
It's in the rocks, and when they first found it, I mean, and then all the fakes. I think all the fakes came about when they seen obviously how much traction.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go to that aerial view where they first found it, I mean it's hidden,
Yeah.
and there's nothing on it.
Like, well,
Like I mean,
do they have an explanation for this yet, or are
No.
they just saying, "Oh, they're popping up, and let's just accept it"?
I mean that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Yeah, look how tall it is. In the rocks, in the middle of nowhere, Utah.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, that's just too much effort. That's too much effort.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like I read a theory that somebody had that said that these were like a big marketing ploy for something.
I did see that too. I
which
think
is totally possible.
Oh, all the ones that came after it, I think those are definitely bogus. But I mean, I would like to think that the one in Utah was legitimate.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
Interesting time though, 2020. It really has.
It's been a really fascinating year, man.
It's like news just overcomes other news.
Yeah, I mean we're running on a 48-hour news cycle.
I
That's
mean,
kind of
yeah,
how it is.
I guess that's
It's
how you
just-
explain it, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's big headline, you let it marinate for 2 days, and then you drop another one, and then you let that
Especially
marinate.
with the presidency and with Corona, and then with obviously the
There's just a lot of
monolith
question
and-
marks.
Man, what a crazy time.
I know. It is an amazing time to be alive, though. It really is. Just, yeah, there's a lot of struggles to be had, but
Yeah.
I think that's when it hardens you. And that's why I like this year. I like 2020.
Yeah.
I think everybody, it's the popular trendy thing to
It's
say.
a chance to bounce back, right?
I can't wait for this year to be over. Just so the ball drops and 2021 comes, and then I can complain again. So it's like,
Yeah, I guess they were doing a ball droppage with no spectators, huh?
yeah, we got to fit the theme.
That's got to be the most
Y'all been in New York?
Apocalyptic ass shit.
most not cool thing of 2020.
Like kicking off 2021, all nice. And you know what? It's funny. In my episode I did like a year ago, where I talked about what I was looking forward to in 2020 in the 2020s. I referred to it as the Roaring 20s, and
No.
I was like,
Those are smacking.
I can't wait for the Roaring 20s. Like this is going to be a great decade, and we're going to learn so much and this and that. And it's
Here we
been
are.
interesting. That's for sure. It's been a ride, but
Do you think anything crazy could happen? I mean, shit, the climate's changing, man. It's not even like really that cold. Even we were practicing in early December, and there was a couple times it was like 40 and 60 out in December in Kansas. You think some
last week it was
right? Exactly.
60
did
degrees.
Kansas get a lot of snow?
The first year, I think we had like 6 snow days. The first year I was there, we had about 6 snow days. I think we had a whole week off, a weekend,
Wow.
a week, and then a weekend. But the second year, I think we had 2 days of snow.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's up?
It's just like fluctuates because I feel like the plains do get like decent
Yeah.
snow.
I mean, the
don't know.
first
I've
year
never
was
even been out
crazy.
there.
First year was crazy. But
How long of a drive is that to here?
That's 9 hours. It's a painful 9
Just
hours.
straight.
Literally, bro. Lawrence and
Flatland.
Cincinnati. It's a brutal drive. I mean, plugged up Joe Rogan, and I was home. Shit.
Lock it in. So
And now you can log in the TJ Martino.
TJ Martino podcast, man. Shout out to TJ. This is awesome.
The
what he's
greatest
doing.
podcast in the world.
In the world.
And that's no cap.
That is no cappuccino. But yeah, I mean,
So what's good, man? Let's get on another topic.
Let's keep riding, boys.
all right.
We're here to ride.
Well, let's ride. I don't know.
What's some recent stuff that's been crazy? Probably shit everything, goddamn.
Yeah, everything.
What I was saying is you do a good job of kind of
Oh yeah, James Harden and the Sixers.
I thought he was
Sixers have made. Oh yeah, Shams tweeted this today. The Sixers have made Ben Simmons available. For
Bro,
some
look
packages
how,
with the Rockets. Yo, look at how
large
chonk this dude is, bro.
that dude.
We're gonna pick this dude up.
But didn't he drop?
We're
Didn't
gonna
he?
trade for James Harden.
Bro, TJ, that dude is a certified bucket getter.
Yeah,
Bro, that
so
boy,
good, yeah.
James Harden, gets after
he
it.
does. But like,
I respect
he's
that, man.
30-something years old, and we're gonna trade 25-year-old Ben Simmons, who's entering his prime, for James Harden, who's 31 and out of shape.
But still dropping buckets.
He is still dropping
What do
buckets.
you
jumper
drop his
never
first
dies.
game? Did he play that first
James
game?
Harden can score from anywhere on the court. If you let Ben Simmons sit behind the three-point line with nobody around him, he's bricking all day
That's
long.
what LeBron
Yeah, but I
did.
like Ben's defense, dude. That's
Hey,
the thing I like
okay,
Ben.
hey, I respect that.
And the team got more shooting this year, so
Ben Simmons plays really good defense. I do
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I do agree.
because the Sixers, Daryl Morey, my boy, went out there and made some moves. He went and got
Are you from Philly? You just
no, my family's from Philly.
Okay,
though,
gotcha,
so I'm a
gotcha,
Philly
gotcha,
sports
gotcha.
fan.
Yeah.
But
How about them Phillies, man?
I
Do
don't
you
know
follow
anything
them at
about
all?
it. I follow,
I don't-
I'm a Reds fan.
Okay,
But I
okay.
do like the Phillies too.
Okay.
But I don't follow the Phillies like I follow the Reds.
You're
'Cause
right.
the only reason I follow the Reds more is because I go to Reds games.
Right.
They got
Which
a,
I
they
go
got
to
a pretty
Bengals
cool
games too,
stadium
which is
too.
kind of why I follow
Fair
them.
enough.
I like the Red Stadium, man.
I love
think
Great
I've been to
American.
like 3 or 4
Oh, I
games.
love it too. It's so intimate.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's an underrated stadium or ballpark, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Because it's a stadium, though. Yeah.
No, stadium ballpark. But yeah, it's very intimate. I like how it's right on the river.
Yeah.
It's got that
Walk the
boats,
banks
got a little
afterwards.
sun.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nice. Restaurants and bars literally right out.
And that damn Ferris wheel. I get home from
They took it
college
down.
They took
and
it
I
down.
see a Ferris wheel. We gotta, yeah, dude. That's
They
crazy.
had it up and then they took it down.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I never actually got to see it, like in person.
I'm not
Sad.
a big Ferris wheel
I
person.
wouldn't
I wouldn't have got on
I don't
it,
have the patience for that.
so it didn't bother me.
Yeah. It's just cool, man. Just adding to downtown. It just seems like downtown Cincy.
Yeah, you got to make it a place that people actually want to go, like, bring their families to, you know? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what I think they understood. Like, hey, like, you know, let's invest a little bit into our infrastructure here.
Like over the Rhine,
now-
the banks, man. They all
Yeah,
seem
because like a lot of that stuff was just abandoned buildings.
right,
you know,
right,
just
right.
Rotting,
just, bought out
rotting
the buildings.
you know, like with nothing, no value. So it's like go in there and invest in that and turn it into something.
Bro,
and
you see what
create
they're
an
doing?
Economy.
I read this in the Enquirer. They are now letting people who are down at the banks. You can get drinks from a bar and walk around outside with them.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of an elite move.
Wow.
Like you can go sit in the park and drink your drink.
Dude, like the open carry thing was kind of stupid anyway.
Yeah,
Like, the
yeah.
open drink, not open carry like with guns.
Right,
I mean,
right,
like
right,
open drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I just read that in the news that they are now letting that happen. So like you can I don't think it's like right now, but like I think at the beginning of the new year maybe it's starting and you can take your drink and walk outside.
I mean, that helps, man. If you're 21, I think, you should definitely be able to.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
think it'll be beneficial for a lot of things like Reds games and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
People want to mingle with other friends at other bars and stuff. You grab your drink, you walk out in the street and just
Yeah.
talk.
what
You
they'll
know?
probably do is, and I know they do this in like around where I live. They have like basically like a section where they give out like a special cup that you can bring outside of the bar.
Like a clear, was it like a clear
or it's like
thing?
a plastic cup
Okay,
that's
gotcha,
like, you know,
gotcha. No glass.
uniform color.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's smart. You don't want people taking glass outside.
Right, yeah,
That's not smart. But yeah.
But they probably give you like a special.
Yeah.
They'll probably just give you like a special plastic cup.
Oh,
that you can use to-
biodegradable, Doug.
Yeah, I think that's beneficial. I mean, who on a nice summer night who wouldn't want to grab a drink and then take it down and swing on a swing?
You tell me, man. You tell me.
I mean, I'm just saying. I won't be here, so I won't get to do that. But
When what's your schedule then? You said you're free till July.
no.
Well, obviously
February
lifting
is
and
supposed
stuff.
to be spring training, but we've heard rumbles and we may not start until April. So
It was April. Yeah.
so it could be here for a while, which is fine. I like Cincinnati. I don't mind it.
That's what's so crazy. Just how much money goes into sports and how much money is like needed to just keep the wheels going.
Right.
Yeah,
Keep it running.
a lot of staff. That's really
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they're hiring. Like,
Yeah, no, you got
and the
it.
equipment. You got to pay for all the the pads and the helmets, and,
Right.
You know, all
It
that
ain't
crap.
cheap, man. It ain't
Or the
cheap.
balls or the bats or.
Yeah, come on.
Do you get your own bat? Well, obviously it has to be wooden, right? But like,
Oh,
the
need a
team
bat.
supply. Oh wait, well I know, but I mean like players on your team. Do they get their own? Do they have their own bats, or
They got
is it
their
they just
name
the
on it, don't
team
they?
supplies them?
So there's wood bat companies, and players get bat deals. So
okay.
you sign a contract with a bat company. You sign that contract, and in that contract, that company sends you so many bats per year, or you use only their bats for
Yeah.
however long, and you just call them and like, hey, I need some bats, and they get them.
Did you do that with gloves? You had a little glove thing? Yeah.
I have a Wilson deal,
That's sick, man. That's sick.
and Wilson just sends me gloves.
Yeah.
For like spring training and the season. Yeah.
For the free?
Yeah.
For the free.
That's tight.
Yeah. It's cool.
Do they send you other gear too, like shirts and stuff? Do you have any other deals?
I do not. I have a card deal. I have a baseball card.
I need one.
But besides that, it's just that and my Wilson.
I need a baseball. I need a Nick Bennett baseball card.
Yeah, I can get one of those. Yeah, come on. So I have that and my Wilson glove deal, and I haven't played a full season of minor league baseball yet. So and I'm going to be 24. So it can be a little stressful sometimes thinking about that because. They like young guys. I mean, young guys are what they're trying to develop. And, there's plenty of 24, 25, 26, 27-year-olds in the big leagues, but always trying to develop younger talent and whatnot. Yeah. So just being 24 and having not played a full season yet, I got to make sure I'm locked in and ready to rock and roll. When
you made 24 sound so old, man.
I know. Well,
24 is not old. Come on.
I don't think so either. But like
baseball.
But like we have guys in our organization who are 17 and 18 years old.
Yeah, they do a lot of grooming. Yeah,
they're 17, 18 and
those kids don't go to. Are they? They're out of high school.
They're out of high school or from. Just other countries.
Yeah, right.
Baseball is extremely diverse.
Yeah.
It's really cool. You meet a lot of cool people and speak a lot of different languages. It's awesome.
I would call Nick here and there when he was at spring training. He started saying Poppy.
Yeah,
he started calling me Poppy. I'm
friends with a lot of Hispanic guys within the Brewers and Latin Americans, and they call everybody Poppy. So I call them Poppy too. Yeah, we speak a little Spanish here and there with one another. It's cool. I like it a lot. I took Spanish in grade school and took it in high school too, but never took it in college. And then getting into minor league baseball and stuff, I've learned a lot of Spanish from my teammates and stuff. It's awesome.
Can you form a sentence without saying?
I can, but it's almost like I have to be around them because I can hear them talk, and then I can just kind of go off of what they say and form a sentence. So,
it died?
I don't know yet. You guys can take.
Anyway, I mean, they teach me a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and,
I think that's one of the.
It was cool when I was at camp. I actually hung out a lot with some of the Latin guys and just around the facility and whatnot. And
I think that's one of the best things about.
Dude, it's awesome.
I mean,
it's so cool.
Sports.
It's so cool.
Even JUCO, that's where I was kind of just like you. You were in a very diverse group.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I like learning, and some of them speak really good English, and not so great English.
Right.
The ones who do speak English, you can talk to them about their hometowns and really get into where they come from and what they do and stuff. And it's a really, really cool thing. I have one teammate that sticks out to me talking about this who's from Venezuela, and his name is Michele.
Yeah.
And his last name's Vasilati, which is obviously he's Venezuelan, and he speaks very good English, and he tells me about his hometown and where he comes from and what he does and what his family does and what it's like to live there and stuff. And I'm extremely fascinated by that stuff.
That was one of the things about JUCO that was so awesome for me when I finally kind of got my feet under me was, I mean, my best friends were, Sonny Fanua from Tonga. He's Tongan. He lives in Utah.
That's so cool.
Steele, he's a Mormon from
that's
Utah.
sick.
And then Tyler Worrell was one of the quarterbacks. He just an Arizona kind of hometown kid. And then Cordell, shout out to all those guys, man. Cordell's from Alaska.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Where would I have been in
Cordell? It's got to be a little cold in Alaska, huh, brother?
Cordell, man, shout out to all those JUCO guys, man. I miss you guys. But just being in a diverse group, I'm a suburban kid from Cincinnati,
right?
And I'm in the mix
Montgomery,
with all these guys,
Ohio, bro.
And I credit that to just how kind of how I've been. It's just. People all got their own paths.
Right.
You just gotta respect it. You gotta ask, man. You gotta talk to them. You gotta
get to know them.
That's what I'm
Dive
saying.
deep, bro.
It's so
Dive
easy
deep.
in these sports teams, man. Baseball, football.
I mean, in minor league baseball, you play 100 and whatever.
Yeah.
You play a lot of baseball games, and you're on a bus. You're not flying on a plane. So like, get to know your teammates.
That's what I'm saying.
Get to
and
know them. Like talk to them. They have stories
Right.
just like you got stories.
It's so easy to go through the day and just, I got practice, I got meetings,
Right.
got lifts, I'm going to go through it. But just kind of stopping and saying what's up to do,
Right.
just giving a butt, man. You never know where
right.
it could go.
TJ, you want to flip that just so we can make sure. Yeah, there we go.
Who are you trying to get on the podcast next, man? Because I told Lenny, man, we gotta get some older
I don't
dudes
know
on
yet.
here. Shoot the shit.
My cousin wants to come on, and I don't know. A couple.
Was
more
that the
people.
cousin at Ohio State?
No,
No, different one.
different one.
Gotcha.
I don't want to give too much away yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something. And I want to do maybe one more in December.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I mean, yeah, I'm down to come on it, whatever, dude. Shoot the shit, man.
All right.
It's
I'm
pretty,
down,
It's
but-
pretty fun.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys, for
man,
coming on, man.
it's been a blast.
Absolutely.
It's been a blast. And I'd love to do this again sometime.
we
We'll figure
will.
it out.
We
You
will,
can
man.
count me in. You can count me in on that.
And anything else you guys want to share before we wrap it up?
Man, it's a blessing, man. More life. Try to get past this 2020 season and 2021, man. Let's make
That's right.
it a good one.
Shout out Mama B.
Yes.
Love you.
Shout out to the family.
Right.
All the family.
Shout out to the fam. Holiday season's coming up. Hug your loved ones tightly and have a good holiday
You
season.
got all your presents bought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I do.
Not yet.
All right. Well, we won't
It's
take it
coming
from
though.
Man, because if you slack on Christmas, it catches up.
Oh, yeah.
If you're trying to buy
Oh,
presents, like
What we
Especially
got?
in the days.
second week into
Get your presents
December,
in. Get your presents.
Dude.
18th. So what do we got? We got seven
you're-
days away.
You're close, man. You should get on that.
I better lock it in.
But yeah, I mean, this is great, TJ. You
Yeah.
really,
Thanks for
Absolutely,
coming
bro.
on,
You
guys.
killed it.
You know what
You
you're
killed
doing.
Yep. Let me run through the stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Follow me on the social medias, Twitter, Facebook. Join the Facebook group if anybody still does that crap.
Just that crap.
Instagram, follow me, follow the podcast. The video will be on YouTube. And it might be a little, jumpy in and out. The cameras were a little wonky towards the end here, but I'll piece it together. But yeah, check me out on YouTube. I am now on Rumble officially. I will be on BitChute soon. I'm getting the rest of that up, so be on the lookout. I'm going to be trying to get it on as many podcast platforms as possible, trying to diversify. So thanks for coming on, guys.
Let's go, man.
Anything you guys want to plug? Social media, anything? I don't know. Anything?
Trying to get away from social media, but y'all can follow me, Nick Bennett _888. All love. Team follow back.
Team follow back.
Psych.
Just my name, Thomas MacVittie, man. Instagram. Only use Instagram.
All right.
Hey.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir.
And,
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, TT.
Do all that stuff. Like me, subscribe, all
Yep.
that. At askTJPOD at protonmail.com for questions. I want to do another Q&A soon. And thanks for everything. Get ready for episode 32 coming soon. And
Hey.
happy holidays. If I don't talk to anybody before, well, actually, you probably won't hear me before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all of you.
That's right.
And you'll probably hear me maybe before the end of the year. If not, Happy New Year. And let the beat drop.